absolutely rinsed NRG on Sunset.
Just round over round of NRG getting absolutely bodied by 100 Thieves. Just clean reads the whole way throughout. The calling from 100 Thieves and the prep work has been immaculate to watch.
Yes.
So much credit to the coaching staff of the IGL. They're piloting this team absolutely perfectly. As we get ready to go into what could be the final map, we'll send things back over to Degon and the Desker standing by with a very special guest.
Thank you very much, Achilles and Paper Thin. Yes, it is 100 Thieves just on the cusp of making history as the second ever winners here at EWC for Valorant. And we are joined by a special guest, myself, Big Time, and Kukuka.
Special guest,
Ronaldo. Faria, the head of Valorant. How's it going, brother?
Hello, doing great. How are you?
Hey, it has been quite some time since Wild Rift. It's always great to see you look younger every time.
Likewise, sir.
Leo, it has been so great to see the changes towards a more open
Leo भाई सब इधर आता है क्योंकि वही ऑर्गेनाइज करता है ना Valorant esports scene यही देखता है.
Man, we're very excited. Look, Val has been now, come on, 6 years in the market, and we have seen how far it has come. We're very proud of what we built. But there's very clearly room for, you know, keeping things fresh and keeping things exciting. And a way to do that is just to bring new blood into the sport. You know, we want to we've been talking about this idea of reigniting the dream, giving young players, aspiring players and teams an opportunity, you know, to fight their way in and to prove that they're worth, to prove that they belong among the best. So really, it's all about just opening that door, and we're very excited.
I like it because I think that with Ascension is what we were trying to achieve and actually achieved, because so many teams that we see perform today come from those tournaments, come from those teams. What have you been making out of the event? Because I've seen you walking around. Were you here the day that Mates played?
I was.
Because it was crazy.
It was insane. Yeah, look, we were in Paris not too long ago. The French crowd is special, and just being here again, you know, it's awesome. We know that fans want more Valorant. We know that teams want to play more, and part of opening the ecosystem is not only giving opportunity for more players and teams, but also for more organizers, right, to do more stuff. We're very proud at Riot of doing a lot of events and producing events ourselves. But we also want to open up opportunities for others to, because at the end of the day, look, if players care about competition, we care about competition. Doesn't matter who is putting them together, and this is just a prime example of that working really well.
To add on to that, another tournament coming towards the end of the year that I'm immensely excited for is the Esports Nations Cup. What does that mean for you as Riot to be able to be involved with these tournaments where people can not only represent their teams but their whole countries, and then also who do you think is going to win on that? Just a little preview.
Turkey.
Yeah. Spicy question. Look, I think if we ask Valorant fans what they want, a national-based competition probably sits at the top of the list. I've been asked for, you know, for a Valorant World Cup for a long time, and we're very excited. It's a novel concept. I think there's a lot of pent-up demand. We know that players themselves are incredibly excited to be able to represent their country, and you know, when you watch someone doing something that they care about, it's like it's impossible not to care about it yourself. So I think it's going to be very special. I think it's going to be special for esports. It's going to be great for Val. So just excited.
You can't dodge the second part of the question, though, Leo.
Valorant mobile ला.
अरे
second monitor मेरा इतना crazy दिख रहा है ना.
I don't usually do that.
Yeah.
I think my Brazil have good chances.
First monitor and second monitor difference क्या है बताएं?
Coming back from retirement.
First monitor 2K, second monitor 720p है, but वो 720p में मैंने थोड़ा graphic setting dark रखा है ना. Dark रखने से वो काफी अलग दिख रहा है कलर्स, एंड छोटा स्क्रीन में देख रहा हूँ, बड़े स्क्रीन में देखूंगा ना तो वो मेरा
Like, how awesome is it to see another tournament that teams can qualify outside of VCT that maybe weren't doing so well at VCT?
Oh yeah, look, again, it's just an opportunity to play more, right? Like, we know how important it is for these teams to have just reps, opportunity to be on stage, playing in front of a crowd with a lot of stakes, a lot of things on the line. Like, nothing replaces experience. I think the VCT has been fairly criticized for not giving teams enough opportunity to play internationally. We have 3 global events a year, 4 if you include game changers. But teams want more, and I think it's great for teams, great for players, great for fans. So again, we hope to see more of this.
Fantastic, Leo. And finally, it's 2-0 100 Thieves. How you think this is going to shake up?
We were just talking about before off camera. I think it's going to be good for 100 Thieves to finally lift a
there it is.
Yeah.
They've been waiting. The fans have been waiting.
I took him to our corner.
But look,
मुझे क्या लगता है 100 थीव्स जीतेगी, क्योंकि जो भी लाइक वैलोरेंट का ऑफिशियल टूर्नामेंट्स होते हैं जैसे वीसीटी चैंपियंस एंड पैसिफिक, और नहीं पैसिफिक छोड़ो, वीसीटी जो चैंपियंस होता है ना, उस पर क्या होता है, ऐसी टीम परफॉर्म करती है जो काफ़ी टाइम से खेल रही है, जैसे PRX, NRG, देन लाइक बड़े टीम्स जो होती है ना, और जो अंडरडॉग टीम, अंडरडॉग नहीं बोल सकते बट हाँ अंडरडॉग, चलो मैं बोल देता हूँ, अंडरडॉग टीम्स होती है ना, वो लोग छोटे इवेंट्स जीत जाते हैं, बट छोटे मीन्स लाइक वर्ल्ड चैम्पियन नहीं जीतते, बाकी तो जीत जाते, जैसे पैसिफिक्स हो गया एंड वगैरह वगैरह, मतलब वो चीज़ भी छोटी नहीं, बट आई गेस जो बड़े ऑर्ग है ना, वो ज़्यादा ट्राई हार्ड करती है चैम्पियंस के लिए कंपेयर टू EWC एंड बाकी जो भी है, मतलब छोटे छोटे टीम में, है ना, क्योंकि परफॉर्मेंस अलग लेवल चलता है। एंड PRX इस बार काफ़ी जल्दी आउट हो गई EWC से, क्योंकि पिछले बार भी हो गई थी। रीज़न मुझे क्या लगता है कि वो लोग टाइम लेते किसके लिए, चैम्पियंस के लिए। चैम्पियंस में उनका परफॉर्मेंस अलग लेवल का चलता है कंपेयर टू EWC एंड अलग पैसिफिक में भी अच्छा खेलते हैं, क्योंकि उनके इस रीजन में अगर बेस्ट निकल गए तो भाई सीधा एंट्री मिलती है ना, इसलिए वो ट्राई हार्ड करते। अब EWC में ट्राई हार्ड नहीं किया है ऐसा लगा है मुझे, क्योंकि मैंने मैचेस देखे उनके। अब ये मैच कब चालू, मतलब कब तक चालू है? मैं तो फ्री फायर खेलने नूब। अरे यार नहीं यार, मैंने सोचा था खेलने का, बट मेरे हाथ कांपने लगे। भाई फ्री फायर मेरे पीसी में नहीं चलेगा यार, स्पेसिफिकेशन नहीं है उतना ज़्यादा। बेबी ड्रैगन FF, अरे बाप रे, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार। मुझे पीसी बनाना पड़ेगा उसके लिए। अब ये मैच कब चालू होने वाला है? एनर्जी गई भाई, जाने वाली है, हारने वाली है। वो ट्राई हार्ड करेंगे चैंपियंस के लिए। फ्री फायर में सोच रहा था खेलने का, बट फिर वो क्या क्या लाइक पीसी स्पेक्स क्या क्या लगते हैं फ्री फायर के लिए, तो मैंने जाके देखा तो भाई बहुत महंगा है, मेरे पास नहीं है अभी। इसलिए ये खेलता हूँ मैं वैलोरेंट। मैसेज ही डिलीट कर दिया। बेबी ड्रैगन ये भी तो फ्री फायर है, पीसी वाला। नहीं ये थोड़ा अच्छा है वैसे, मतलब गंदा है कंपेयर टू व्हाट, कंपेयर टू वैलोरेंट। अरे वैलो ओपन नहीं करने आज, मैं वैलो छूने भी नहीं वाला हूँ। जा रहा था मैं चालू करने के लिए। यूपी से हो या बिहार से? मैं बिहार एंड यूपी से लगता हूँ। अरे बाप रे, मैं सही में लगता हूँ क्या? क्यों लगा तुझे, क्यों लगा मैं यूपी या बिहार से होऊंगा? मुझे गेम ओपन करना है, आ जाओ ये खेलते हैं। अभी तो लास्ट मैप है, लास्ट मैप पे बहुत ट्राई हार्ड करेंगे टीम, इसलिए मैं लास्ट मैप देखूंगा। क्या खेलना है हमें, आप बताओ, आप किधर से हो? मुझे ये खेलना है। लगता तो तू कोलकाता से। अरे बाप रे, फिर यूपी बिहार क्यों डाला है? कितना आवाज है इसका? दिख रहा है क्या? बाप रे, ये स्क्रीन देखो कितनी बड़ी है। बड़ा है ना? नहीं भाई, मैं यूपी ना बिहार में हूँ, महाराष्ट्र। ये सांप कितना बड़ा है यार। अरे मैं स्क्रॉल क्यों कर रहा हूँ? F11 करना पड़ता है बड़े स्क्रीन के लिए, आई गेस। अब ठीक है। माउस कर्सर किधर है? अल्फा को काटो क्या? भाई अल्फा तो सबको पकड़ रहा है। इसका मुंह देखना है सिर्फ मुझे। अरे ये देखो, सब तरफ है वो। ये ओ दिख गया, मुंह दिख गया अल्फा का। मैसेज डाल के डिलीट क्यों कर रहा है? कहाँ से हो? पुणे, महाराष्ट्र। GTA खेल सकते हैं वैसे ऑनलाइन। फर्स्ट टाइम आ रहा है किसी को। वाला था ब्लू वाला मर सकता है। अरे मेरा कर्सर नीचे चला गया, मैं क्या करूं? पुणे मुंबई यप पुणे मुंबई के बीच में। फ्री फायर खेलता है बेबी ड्रैगन, इसलिए तेरा नाम बेबी ड्रैगन। अरे यार मार दिया इसने। भाई ये कब से खेल रहा होगा? 360 घुमाओ। नहीं, उसने पूरा कैप्चर करके रखा है गोल घूम के। ये देखो, हर तरफ है वो, हर तरफ। ये साइड भी है, हर तरफ है। 60 FPS। लातूर सिटी। तू लातूर सिटी है? आई एम फ्रॉम लातूर सिटी, ऐसा लिखना है मुझे। आई एम लातूर सिटी। मर गया। ओके, और कुछ ट्राई करते। ये गेम तो खेलना नहीं है, कोई अलग था वो स्नेक वाला। जी ब्रेव। अच्छा F11 किया, इसलिए मेरा यूट्यूब F11 से F माइनस कर देता हूँ। हाँ, चालू हो गया मैच। चालू हो गया।
front runner coming into these finals. I need to see him come alive here. On the side of
$2 million
100 Thieves, Cryo
pool.
just had an insane map.
तुम्हें
I
क्या
was
मिलता है
so
फिर?
impressed by
सीखने
them.
मिलता है
Bringing
गेम
out
कैसे
that
खेलना।
sunset, we saw them bringing that out in the playoffs. Enormously
लोगों को
impressed.
समझ में
For
नहीं आता
NRG,
है,
that
तो
was the
वो
first
ignore
time they've
करते
had to
हैं।
play it. So
मैं देख
I
के
think we can
सीखता हूँ,
excuse some of the
मुझे
issues there,
देखना
but
अच्छा लगता
absolutely
है।
not all of them. You know, a map in the final should
Not
never
AMD.
be that dominating,
आगे मतलब
especially
चलो, अभी तो
when you're such a storied team like NRG.
Yeah. It's going to be map number 3, and it will be so wrong for the competition that we've had so far for this final to be a 3-0.
Yes.
But what can you do when 100 Thieves is having the run that they're having? We're all of these situations when they look at their loss, when it's just one player alive and 4 on the other side, you count everyone down.
Yeah.
It's a final, it's NRG. You should have some respect for them. But 100 Thieves is finding that final form literally in the final. It's been such an exhausting tournament for everybody. Everything happens within the time span of what, less than 2 weeks? We're embarrassed here for. And they've been managing to turn all of that pressure into new comps, new approaches to the maps, surprises against every opponent that they have faced. And apparently, NRG is going to be no different.
I mean, that's exactly
Mouse
it for me.
donation
I've
800
just
के ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है,
even
कर दो।
From when we first saw them in the group stage, this 100 Thieves team, I felt like something was
Unsa
different this
hairstyle?
time. They're at that international. Can Asuna finally manage to lift that trophy? And
It's about time, right?
It is about
तेरे
time.
नाम
That's
जैसे
what I'm
hairstyle
saying.
किए
I
हो।
feel like he's coming alive right now. I feel like the
मतलब
whole
hairstyle
team
ने वो
is
जब
coming
बाल
alive.
बड़े
But
होते
there's
हैं ना, ऐसे ही
one more
करना पड़ता
hurdle
है।
left. They need to
एक
get
side
one
नहीं
more
रख
map
सकते
over the
उसको।
line. But we know that NRG have it in them to come back. It's just, can they bottle that magic right here, right
इसलिए।
now?
You saw the referees stepping up on stage as we get the lobby remade and the players ready to go.
मराठी
And 100
बोलते हो?
Thieves
नहीं
have been
यार,
so
मराठी नहीं
awesome
बोलते।
about it, feeling no pressure at all, on their faces, having fun. You heard the comms from them earlier.
Yeah.
You are the greatest player
Obviously, घर में
ever
बोलता हूँ,
in
मराठी,
that
stream
clutch
पे नहीं बोलता
situation, getting the
क्योंकि
defuse and
stream
pushing
पे,
them to
मेरे
12.
stream
And
पे
those
हर
are the
तरह
types
के
of
बंदे
vibes that
आते
you
हैं।
want to see and hear from a
और
team
मतलब हर
feeling no
तरह के
stress.
लोग
So the
आते हैं,
question is,
most of
can
all
NRG
हिंदी
turn it around
मतलब हिंदी
and
में ही
ask
उनको
some of those
समझ में आता है।
questions of this 100
मैं
Thieves
हिंदी में
roster,
बोलता हूँ।
who just seem to
वो
be
एक गेम
going
का नाम
through
क्या
things
है
so
जिसमें
smoothly?
हम
Yeah,
लाइक
it doesn't always
मैप
feel
रिवील
like it.
करते
It
हैं
doesn't.
नहीं मैप नहीं गेस द मैप नहीं गेस द मैप नहीं लाइक नहीं 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 कुछ कोई तो गेम है उसमें क्या हम किधर भी लाइक टच करते एंड वो पोजी नहीं मैप ही है क्या नहीं कितने नंबर का चश्मा है 0.25
For these moments for NRG being the best team in the world.
Yes.
But now it does not look anything like that. In fact, the player that has turned up the most today has been Mitch.
Yeah. Paris is a city of
Baby
amazing
Dragon,
memories
Free Fire players
for
को
this
hate क्यों
NRG
करते हैं
squad.
लोग?
But now it could all
मैं नहीं
change.
करता हूँ,
It could
क्योंकि
be
मैं-
an
मेरे पास
amazing
सबसे
place,
पहले
but
मैंने
also
Free Fire ही
a
खेला था
deeply
मेरे फोन में।
haunting place
मेरे पास
of where
वही
they
गेम था
couldn't
एक।
quite get it done. Can the comeback start right now, Digon?
That is the question. We are moments away from Agent Select. Scuba, Brock, Mata, Ethan, the world champs.
इनका
With
agent
Kiko,
selection
who
देखते
has
हैं।
been so electric throughout this tournament. But the power has been turned off in the first 2 maps as we go into Agent Select here in Haven.
Yeah, and we jump again with this NRG, with Ethan being playing on the Neon, exactly what we saw composition-wise in
Energy
the
comeback मारा
previous
तो बहुत
game.
ज़्यादा
As I said
लंबा
yesterday,
हो गया
Mara
ये।
could not
Like
find
10:30 बजे खत्म
anything
होगा।
of value with that
क्योंकि
Phoenix. We
इनको
expect that to be
दो
different.
मैच
I
भी
expect
जीतते तो
Brock
फिर
also to
बहुत
turn up on this
बड़ा
map.
हो जाएगा
100
game।
Thieves, they're sticking with that same composition we've seen all tournament long. As I mentioned, a perfect 3-0 record here on the map at EWC. Is Haven the one to send it home?
Yeah. Main difference here, right? Being Cryo playing on the Cypher, Kiko playing on the Chamber. But honestly, for Cryo's comfort, for how he's playing, how he's turning up in this final, let it be on the Cypher. I trust him way more than any Chamber.
History waits to see whose author will be. 100 Thieves looking to grab the pen and write their name in it. Will they be able to do so here in Haven? 2-0 up against the reigning world champions, whereas NRG, they have been down but not out so many times. Will 100 Thieves put them to the sword? Let's find out as we go to map number 3 and send it on over to Achilleos and Paper Thin.
It's all up to NRG. They have to take this into their own hands, something they have faltered with, failed to do across the opening 2 maps. It's back into one of their picks, but I'm right there with Big Time. It feels like a potential rough one. Going over to Haven, where 100 Thieves have had so much success. Flawless at that in this tournament. It is a bold move, but for NRG, it needs to be the right move. It needs to be the start of a comeback that is so unlikely, so rare to witness. It would have to be a reverse sweep.
I'll think back to last year.
3, 2, 1,
It was Fnatic who opened up with 2 dominant maps against Heretics. And then Heretics were able to complete the reverse sweep. Is this going to be the beginning of that? Kiko under pressure, TP's out.
TP up the safety. Mata able to find Asuna though with that molly. It's an opening kill. That trademark will expire. Looking for timing through the smoke, but it's going to be Ethan also with a frenzy in hand. Able to find that kill. Spike now planted with 3v5. No damage suffered as well on the side of NRG as they are storming the site and looking to make this damn near flawless. Bora can only find the one that diffuses in, and NRG are on the board nice and early.
Okay.
Like on कर रहे
exact start that you need here to get the momentum going, to get the blood flowing. Just gonna see.
खुद का डिग्री करा है, नहीं डिग्री नहीं किया है मैंने, डिप्लोमा तक ही किया है.
Keep things under control. It's exactly what you wanted. That great util dump at the corner of the exit of sewer. Makes it so difficult there. Even you lose a player as 100 Thieves.
I hope both teams lose. Well,
not possible.
Let me explain how that works.
Hate to break it to you. No buy-up other than the Bandit for Timotino. Aggressive early position. Awareness there from Kiko.
Headshot to be found.
Byron throw कर रही है.
Ethan, so Timotino just going to be low on health. It's a little bit more as well, and eventually Mata will be able to find him there end window, but Cryo with that classic yet again, taking down a target. Go dead, Mata storming forward. Quick turn to the side, looking for that 4K, can't make it happen. Bang holds him back, and suddenly it's just Scuba. The judge collected for Bora.
बाप रे कितना थ्रो किया राउंड. उनका राउंड था, उनके गन देखो ये क्लासिक से जीत गए.
It's catastrophe.
स्क्रिप्टेड लगता है फिर मुझे कभी-कभी.
They're just unreal with the classics. What can you do?
I am at a loss for words.
नहीं रे, ये लोग
shell shocked.
Like ये लोग वर्ल्ड चैंपियन है, ठीक है, और काफी पूरा नहीं, अब भी 2025 वर्ल्ड चैंपियंस प्लेयर है, एंड ये लोग ऐसे खेल रहे, तो मतलब किसी ने मुझे बोला था कि स्क्रिप्टेड होता है. पिछले बार फैनेटिक के साथ जो खेला ना इन्होंने, भाई ये फिर हार गए तो फिर स्क्रिप्टेड ही लगेगा ना. एक बार मेरे दिमाग में वो बैठ गया तो मैं ऐसे सोचूंगा कि स्क्रिप्टेड होता है ये. कुछ कुछ चीज़ स्क्रिप्टेड ही लगती है मुझे फिर. जैसे इंटेंस करने के लिए कुछ राउंड्स थ्रो कर दिया, कुछ गेम्स थ्रो कर दिए.
Mata dead, counter swing now, attempted block. Peel back, a kill. Timotino just looking to make his exit. Will be able to do so. The chase now coming in though, and it's over top of the molly, and Timotino mows down another 2 players. Just collect what they can. Outlaw and Phantom will be collected, but Spike is being planted on the opposite side of the map, and bang, ready and waiting. He intercepts to find the first, the paranoia to be lobbed in, the swing going to be going through, and he can't get that second shot off in time. Bang. It's a little bit faster, a little bit healthier. And it's another one going over to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, even though you do run into the trap that was set up a little bit, the great thing here for 100 Thieves is they're hedging their bets across the map. It's 3 players nowhere near the A site, so even if that goes awry, they can quick pivot over.
बाय जा रहा है तू. ओके बाय बाय.
And they're just
मेरा
able to
स्क्रीन
swing
ही
through.
ओपन नहीं है.
Bang.
लॉल.
Off to a hot start, 4-1. On the Omen, at Odin, still going to be there, but it's going to be countered this time. Vora looking for the counter spam through the wall. That was going to be Brock's position, but he's actually just trying to take a little bit of long A control. Will, at least for now, establish himself with the drone. Make sure that he's going to clear a lot of this space.
Does not see him.
Still
looks that fast scaling, but Asuna will take a bit of damage to the wall, so you think that they're going to be going for this lurk down in the sewers. Meanwhile, Timotino will scale up
Tractrix, welcome to stream.
Gets himself so far forward so rapidly. Brock now realizing how much they've given up. Gets the right read, gets the kill.
That's huge, because now they can stay committed to the other side of the map.
The drone to lead the way. Mata right here alongside Scuba. Try to hold the line, has this run it back and use it relatively safely. That's going to be a molly to start. Natsuna nearly dead, just almost burnt alive. Mata taking this space to push forward. Asuna will be able to keep himself in the mix for a little bit longer here.
30 seconds left.
As now, push out to the mid. Vora able to utilize that Odin just for the one, but Kiko holds him back, denies him entry, and time is starting to bleed dry. 19 seconds remaining. The TP forward, it's a nice little hello, how do you do from Kiko. Finding Bang, Mata dead, however, Cryo able to find Kiko. Spike looking to be retrieved, but Brock takes his legs out from beneath them. Dink as well, gonna be there as Asuna will get killed off. 2-2.
आज तो ऑलमोस्ट मास्टर वाला एस होता, चेम्बर ने चुरा लिया। बाद में पता चला उसका आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है। वाह, मास्टर्स वाला सीधा। वाओ,
aware, not letting them get through. It's going to take a little bit more.
कौन सा मास्टर्स वाला?
100 Thieves, they're trying to open up the playbook early.
चैंपियन मास्टर्स
NRG has the counters. They have the steady protocols.
भेजना डिस्कॉर्ड पे देखता हूँ मैं।
Make sure that they're not giving up
आज तो भाई कुछ गेम तो नहीं खेलने वाला मैं।
most of a buy. Asuna just
ज़्यादा देर भी स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा हूँ।
one away from a run it back. Timotino also crucially one away from an overdrive. They've left Vora out on an island over at sea, and look at where
Master not must
has gotten to.
It's an unpleasant surprise for Brock.
अरे सॉरी, मैंने वो इंग्लिश में पढ़ लिया, ट्रांसलेट गलत दिखा रहा है। मस्त निकाला, मुझे मास्टर दिखा रहा है। कितना विफ कर रहा है बैंग। आवाज कर गया।
Overdrive going to be popped, and Ethan cannot get away. Bang able to collect that kill. Cryo now.
Discord पे भेज देखता हूँ।
Aggressively forward, trying to find a timing with Kiko. Still lingering within that smoke. Ends up falling to the wayside, and so far
ओमन का
so good
स्मोक में वो डिफ कर देंगे।
for NRG. You know, now they have to try to clutch it out, and they just give him too many targets. The fuse is in, and NRG take the lead by 1.
They're a little bit sharper right now. 100 Thieves looks a little bit shaky to me. This is what I'm kind of worried about, is all that adrenaline from those first two maps when it starts to crash. Things like your aim, okay, sure, why not? It's one of those rounds, maybe you could chalk it up to some lucky spams.
अरे म्यूजिक से तो ऑलरेडी बहुत ये आया है मुझे कॉपीराइट। मैं म्यूजिक ऑफ कर दूंगा उसका।
100 Thieves. You want this attacker's side to be explosive, but now you're on a real eco. Bang with just a lucky there. Oh my god.
अरे डैमेज हो गया वो।
A lot of players think about that.
Yeah, Cry out of 47. Relay Bolt just pre-forcing this position. Timotino more than happy to just sprint his way out. Molly's going to be chucked in here. Bang, he would have been safe in this position now, realizing that. Can go back in. Blazewall, however, further interrupts it, further takes him lower. Timotino dead. Clear that recon, curveball. Attempted to be turned away from an NRG. Will still be able to find some kills on the back end of that one, and now they just re-flood back through.
What fast kill day.
And Bang, fortunately for him, just giving his opponents a bit too much credit, suspecting that Molly was going to land at his feet. Could have at least had the spike planted and gotten a little bit of additional money.
You're exactly right. It was a little bit panicky, and again, it feels like 100 Thieves is starting to press, where on the first couple of maps, they just kind of were smooth. They were playing really well coordinated. And here, I'm not saying the coordination's bad, but some of their shots are getting pretty whiffy. Some of their decisions are getting a little bit panicky. And that's an opening you cannot give to NRG.
Hello?
This team has been through the ringer so many times. They've been in so many do-or-die situations throughout their last couple of years.
मेरा तो चल रहा है
You just can't give them hope. You can't give them opportunities.
मैं देख रहा हूँ
lock in. That's not easy to do.
Spike दा
100 Thieves. Again, a couple young players.
देख रहा हूँ मैं Valorant.
Never been quite to this level.
EWC final.
It's their first shot.
एक मैच बचा है
What a
सिर्फ.
start they've had, but that NRG team is never going to let go. Is
Esport
never
World
going
Cup
to give up.
2026.
So we're gonna have to reel it in a little bit here.
तू क्या
Hopefully
कर रहा है?
NBS had a good speech. Keep the boys a little bit
क्या
calm.
Valorant?
This buy very critical for them.
वाह मुझे जब खेलना नहीं होता है मन नहीं होता है तब वो टाइम पे तू वैलो खेलता है.
मैं तो बोला संडे को. Tour de Force going to be waiting for them on the other side.
ना नूब है.
3 ultimates.
बोला आज वैलो नहीं खेलते बाकी सब गेम्स खेलूंगा.
It's going to be the ult immediately cleared. Real chance of a fly. Recon also getting that triple ping.
Coming.
Be sent from Bora, but doesn't find anything at all. Push forward into this smoke and Mana catches two.
मैं बोला तुम आओगे ना कॉल किया ना.
It is a meat grinder.
मैं बोला इसके बाद देखते हैं ये गेम. अरे बाप रे क्या मार रही है.
Tear apart 100 Thieves.
दो भेजा है देखता हूँ.
You're seeing mistakes here. Bang looks a little rattled. Needs to be checking every angle on that TP before he commits to it. Little things like that. You're looking the wrong way. You're trying to check the left side corner. And Asana's just a little bit too far behind. Gives Mata the opportunity. Coordination starting to falter. And NRG is sharp and on top of it.
That's all three. Ultimate's gone. And just the Tour de Force invested. Meanwhile, Brock 2 charges from having that Hunter's Fury online. Damn near a stacked deck.
Primordium Phantom आया था.
You have Kiko with his outlaw. He'll have money for an operator.
मेरे में भी आया था. Next game क्या रहा?
Nathan.
Jams आएगा अब सीधा.
Playing off of information from that.
Phantom आएगा. कब मतलब आएगा ना अभी? September.
Ethan finds another, looks for the third.
इतना भाई जुलाई से सितंबर के बीच में एक भी स्किन नहीं आएगा. पागल हो गया.
Cryo and Vora making their way towards B.
अब फिर वो दूसरा तो आएगा ही बीच में.
Watched by Mata.
वही तो क्या आएगा?
126.
अभी क्या है? Vandal आया है या Phantom आया? अरे मस्त मारा रे.
NRG starting to look alive, starting to look like themselves.
क्या?
Yes, this is
अभी तो Phantom आई थी.
the team that
Vandal
we've all come to know and expect.
ले रहा है क्या तू स्किन?
It almost feels like sometimes they.
अभी कभी नहीं ले रहा है
The
तू.
more pressure that's on them, the better they get.
देखते हैं.
They're like carbon. The harder you press, the more they become a diamond.
Jams का पंखा दिला यार तुम.
Now you've got Timotino
पंखा नहीं आ रहा है.
no op invested here
जो
for
भी आएगा वो
NRG
dual build भी
though. An
चलेगा.
opportunity for 100 Thieves to
हाँ मेरा माउस डोनेशन कंप्लीट कर दे तू आज
get
के
that
आज.
early man advantage.
नाइफ दिला पक्का नाइफ दिलाओगे देखो 5000 का नहीं पता है.
Again, 100 Thieves just not finding the ability to fight back. Mana goes out with that run it back, finds another kill before Cryo can shut it down. Still 5 players strong.
I got Spike.
Spike to be recollected, but given this operator in hand, I don't think he can
रैंक खेल रहा है क्या अभी?
ना स्विफ्ट बोला तो.
Latino see if Scuba will give him a glimpse there at window, but there's no reason for him to do so.
Mata still has a curveball there.
Yeah.
भाई मैं सिस्टम जीत ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ यार गेम. जब से खेल रहा हूँ तब से लाइक 40 के आगे नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ.
NRG should have a pretty good idea
डायमंड से ना वापस.
where these players can and will tuck away.
डायमंड लॉबी पे मारता हूँ. बादाम नहीं ये सस्ता 100 XD.
Once the time starts to tick
भाई
down.
बादाम चीटिंग कर रहा है.
क्या?
बादाम ने दूसरे को आईडी दिया है 2 मैचेस खेलने के लिए. एसेंडेंट हिट करने के लिए. स्मर्फ के लिए स्मर्फ को दे रहा है आईडी.
25-second mark.
उसके लाइक रिसेंट गेम में 30 किल्स किया और जेट खेला है जो उसने ये एक्ट कभी खेला भी नहीं है जेट. फिर मैं ऐसे ही रैंडमली देखा बाप रे क्या मार रहा है. मैं बोला बदम हो ही नहीं सकता. मतलब बदम था भी नहीं वैसे. वो भी बोल देगा. वो बोला था कि मैं दे रहा हूँ
Roya sent tripwire here.
boost करने के लिए
Some level of alert.
Tractrix एक बंदा मुझे बोल रहा है कि मेरी आईडी बूस्ट कर मैं तुझे पे करूंगा
Ready to come through out of window and Cryo. It's just so damn whiffy and then Kiko gets on the flank. A flawless from NRG in every
मुझे करना
regard.
चाहिए बूस्टिंग एसेंडेंट तक
अरे नहीं बूस्ट मत
Fall
करो
and all weapons taken away. Perhaps that's why.
बूस्टिंग
Kiko
अच्छी
didn't
भाई
buy up
अच्छी
where he
बात
knew
नहीं
he was
होती
just
भाई
gonna be able to
बूस्टिंग
pick one
करना
up.
करने
Pluck
कौन
it
बोला
off the
कोच कर
corpse
दो
of 100 Thieves.
हाँ वो कोच कर सकते हैं भाई बूस्टिंग नहीं
Very
कर
well
सकते
could be. They read this mid push so well. It's NRG's turn to look like they've been doing their homework.
हाँ तो
I think we
मतलब
just go A to A. And honestly, like every
Well,
Getting a little bit of a sneak preview there.
full stinger purchase. Zone cleared. Pico just refills
तुम्हारा
that
ये कितना आता
space.
है नेटवर्क आईडी प्रोसेसिंग
Drone
डिले
never spotted him. Ethan just
35
plays him in
40
with the
तक
outlaw.
जाता है 9 पिंग
And
होता
the
है तब
stinger by.
नॉर्मली 45 50 रहता
Looking
है
like it's gonna bear much
उसके
fruit.
ऊपर नहीं
भी
रहता कितना
Trademark. Just follow
मेरा भी
that
40 रहता है,
tracer from the
41.
classic. Knows that Asana's gonna be tucked
Ping.
into the cubby. And I mean, if you're 100 Thieves, what more are you left to do
तुम्हारे पास है
other
तो
than just
थोड़ा
try
कम
to
होगा।
displace Ethan?
नहीं रे
just not
ऐसा
gonna
नहीं
work.
होता है प्रॉपर मुंबई वाले का भी उतना आता होगा
Scooping out in from behind.
30,
CP past that
35.
tripwire, but it'll just be Mata. Taking the fight
Hey,
right to
buddy,
his doorstep.
ठीक है
Back-to-back flawlesses.
फ्लॉलेस हो गया
NRG
लेट्स गो
up 8
एनर्जी
to 2.
कम बैक
It's
कर रही है
crazy how
एनर्जी
one side of these maps have been. And on the defender side here of Avon, a team that I've always really been impressed with some of their defender side ideas on this map at times. But then with what we saw against BBL, I had deep concerns. But here, just got the good reads, the right plays. And I don't, I think 100 Thieves not respecting Kiko's positioning there, not throwing a curveball or something out to maybe keep him a little bit off balance, cost them. I think they're going to try A again, and look at this. NRG's ready.
Hey, you just
अब
go
तो
for the
मारा
front play.
मारा नहीं
CP
थे ने
forward bang,
सब भाग रहा है
immediately take it down, push up into the lobby, and it is just destruction at the hands of NRG yet again. They have finally
इमेजिनिस ने
arrived,
4 की कर दिया
and they are giving 100 Thieves no room to
तो
play,
मैं नहीं
no
देखूंगा ये
room
मैच
to breathe,
चलो देख
smothering them out of this
ओ
match.
स्टेडियम अच्छा है
What else is there to say?
कब जा रहे हो तुम
It's
स्टेडियम
unbelievably one-sided.
स्टेडियम जा
it's
रहा
just
हूँ मैं
been
अभी
kind of the story of this match so far.
स्पेक्टेट करने
स्पेक्टेट करने ही जाऊंगा स्टेडियम में
Again, just going
खेलने
for this
जाना भी नहीं है
aggressive player, 100 Thieves, and
कौन सा स्टेडियम बोल
too
रहे हो
bad Ethan's
कहाँ
already
है?
scaled forward. I will say this is probably the map where I think his
Stadium
Neon
इधर
looks the best.
वैलो का
From
जिधर
what
होगा
we've seen at EWC,
इंडिया में नहीं
knows
होने
the
वाला भाई
risks he
बहुत
could
गर्मी
take.
नहीं इंडिया के बाहर ही बोल रहा
knows the
हूँ
tendencies of
वैलो
100 Thieves.
राइट खुद बुलाएगा मुझे
He's been punishing them time and
Hello,
time
Ken.
again, and I guess we're just going to try this again.
अरे बाप रे मर गया ये
Up
फिर
into a
से
volley, it's just the up and over, and Brock's got the Yoden. Comes up
अरे
course, he does!
भाई 4 किल मार दिया नहीं 3 किल मार दिया ओडिन से
Goes their
ब्रॉक ने
way!
बाप
Only
रे
2 rounds found! One
Brock
of those
पता है मेरे को।
is the
ये
eco!
ओडिन वाला पिछले
And
साल
nothing
MVP
more.
बना था
10-2,
Odin
NRG
Master.
making a statement as they look to send us to a 4th map.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Ascent. I'm just so amazed, but 100 Thieves just
भाई अब
banging
होगा
their
कम
head
बैक
against the wall.
One enemy remaining.
And it's Brock and the Odin laying down the law. What else needs to be said? Dominance. Absolute dominance from NRG.
Just an insane performance to be able to rebound in this fashion on a map that's been so good for 100 Thieves this entire EWC long. They picked up, coming into this, 13 rounds collectively across Breeze and Sunset.
अरे
One
बाप रे
map's
6
worth of rounds.
हेलो हेलो
And now,
अरे तुमने ये नहीं
they
डाला
build
क्या
up this monstrous
क्या
streak
नहीं डाला
as they look to absolutely
इस वाले
annihilate
में
100 Thieves on
ये
Haven.
वॉइस
Just absolutely
वो
insane.
लास्ट
See you
टाइम
guys
वो
to the
टक्की
side of
बज
this
रहा था
halftime
ना
as we
पाव
toss
आ
it
रहा
over.
था
This crowd is at
क्या बोला
अरे हक दिया मैं हाँ ये वो क्या नाम था साउंड बोर्ड में
Messieurs, est-ce que
Ah,
NRG
oh.
peuvent revenir
On
dans
est fait
ce
le
match?
gars.
Faites du bruit ceux qui croient en eux.
नहीं लगा है मैंने.
वही
Looks like energy could come back. What do you think?
I think so, but we need to do a bit of a real temperature check here. How's about I take 100 Thieves and you take NRG?
Of course. You go first.
Okay.
Remaining.
Who is here for 100 Thieves?
Can't I smoke? Hurry up, okay, you have a small game. Okay, I can't smoke, I can't smoke.
Okay. Les gars,
मेरा
go
वाला
le
देख
shooter,
लो,
s'il
क्या?
vous plaît. Qui est là pour énergie?
जो जा रहा
ठीक है.
Last player standing.
तू ही होगा वो लास्ट प्लेयर स्टार्टिंग डूब.
How about 100
भाग गया.
Thieves?
Et enfin, mesdames, messieurs, NRG!
NNG बोल दिया है. आर बोलते नहीं क्या उधर के लोग? अरे बाप रे, ये तो ये कर रहे हैं, बू कर रहे हैं भाई.
Becoming more and more of a mixed bag here with the crowd, NRG. The way they've been playing this Haven so far.
इमेजिन ये लोग हार गए.
To win them back
इनको
over.
सिर्फ कितना एक मैच जीतना था. एक मैच से अगर कमबैक कर लिया एनर्जी ने और ट्रॉफी उठा लिया.
Streak of green there for
क्लिप?
them.
अरे क्लिप देखा मैंने तेरा डिस्कॉर्ड पे, तूने भेजा था यूट्यूब पे, देख लिया मैंने.
Let's see if they can make
प्रीमोडियन
it
से मार रहा था.
Well, decent start there. Get a pretty good connection on the shock dart on the Brock.
म्यूजिक क्यों चल रहा है?
Pistol.
भाई
Should
म्यूजिक
be
निकाल
kind
दो.
of the only lifeline that 100 Thieves is going to be able to throw out there for themselves. Keep afloat. Just try to keep Ascent a little bit at arm's reach.
नहीं, वो
if
सिर्फ क्लिप
possible.
स्ट्रीम पे नहीं दिखाया, मतलब ये चल रहा है ना, साइड में करके देख लिया मैंने. ट्रैक्ट्रिक्स.
breaking open C. Meanwhile, the whole rest of the team getting closer through garage. Now going to be spotted out as Asana trying to set up for that Molly. Holding a bay here for the moment. Curveball around the back. Blind's going to be found with Brock. Swings it.
वो रॉक अच्छा मार
Two
रहा है ना
taps,
काफी.
2 kills.
Last player standing.
It's now all
अरे
down to
बाप रे.
Timotino.
Go.
A couple clean ones, but there's just no way to
क्या
break
क्लीन
that
मारा
stack.
वॉल बैक.
10 rounds in a row over the top. 11 overall now. NRG looking to very quickly push this into a 4th map.
And you should be expecting some kind of buy up here as NRG. Oh, what a ping reveal. I mean, the combination, the curveball, the recon, then the double.
Last player
ये देखो,
Beautiful,
ये देखो
beautiful
कितना
work from
क्लीन
Brock.
मारा है.
Timotino, just not much left to do there. 3-man stack staring you down. The most anyone has in the kill department 100 of these is 6 across
भाई
14
उड़ी निकाल
rounds.
दिया है सीधा.
This has been unbelievably one-sided, so it is going to be the stinger buy for 100 Thieves. Already the Odin for Brock in round 2.
राउंड 2 पे उड़ी.
That is wild. But when you're up this far, you can go ahead and take those gambles. You can take those risks.
रिलोड क्यों हो रहा है?
Cryo's been cooled off.
Cypher मर गया.
On the Cypher, a lot asked of him. As well
बच
as
गया.
more to try to hold the line, buy some time for the rest of the team to try to arrive. But Amada's going to be able to fight too with the Stinger before they can get anything back. It's just Ethan dead, but now a couple more kills to be found with the slide in. And Kiko.
जीत गए.
Asana in his sights.
कम बैक हो रहा है अब.
12-2. One more. And NRG will give us at least one more map in this grand final.
It's just a thing of beauty. The way that they play off of each other here on Haven, the crossfires that they're able to get going. I mean, look at this. 3 players bursting out together. You know, yes, a little bit of a punch back. The angles they're able to create around the site itself.
Yes!
Make it so difficult. And no even timeout here. Just kind of accepting their fate, or 100 Thieves, it feels like. You have a Guardian in the mix. Timotino got lit up somewhere along the way, but he's only got a Bandit, so he's just basically a human drone at this point. Trying to run in there, see what he can do.
I mean, it's just been a fall off from everybody across the board. This Phoenix has been such a big comfort for Asana so far. Not really to be the case here on Haven. Cryo could push forward into the fast lane, does manage to shut down Ethan. Can be a weapon recovered eventually. Meanwhile,
I don't know.
Timotino here in window. Asuna, quick check out.
Going up.
Shown to be called
और
in.
नियॉन को
Plays well
छुपा के
set.
रख रहे
They check this position.
अरे
Yes,
कर
they
लिया
do.
चेक
Know exactly where he's at.
चेक
He
कर
tries to
लिया चेक
escape, tucking down below the stairs, but Mono will be able to find it. Brock cleans up Asuna. And Bang will just be found.
दो मिल गया
He's got a million bullets and he's got a solid idea of where you're at. You just don't stand a chance.
30 seconds left.
Cryo split away from Vora. Just a stinger. And they're not taking any chances. Run it back to lead the way. Cryo to try to cheat forward. And hello, NRG. They are all ready and waiting. The red carpet rolled out for him. Plant to be interrupted. Vora to find one.
तो प्लांट ही नहीं कर रहे
It's Keiko on the draw.
कम बैक
Dominance on display. NRG quickly send us to a fourth map.
If you had any questions about that Haven, they just answered them in spades. That was a royal flush for them.
बहुत फास्ट हो गया ना ये मैच
Are unbeatable. There was
लाइक
no way anybody was
10
taking
मिनट
them
में
down
खत्म
on that map today. Just, I mean.
अभी तो हम बात कर रहे थे और सडनली खत्म हो गया मैप ग्लिच हो गया यूट्यूब ग्लिच हो गया मेरा
Over to Digon.
Thank you very much, Achilles and Paper Thin. And it was 11 dominant rounds in a row by the reigning world champions. NRG show up and put on a shellacking against 100 Thieves. It's 13-2, and the series is back on.
I mean, look, they're down 2-0. We say, NRG, where are you? You need a hero. Now's the time. With all tournament, we've been saying, look, every time it gets hard, that's when they step up the most. They did exactly that. They pushed the game to a map.
इधर मैं देख रहा हूँ देखो मेरे स्ट्रीम में नाइस चलो टाइम है अभी स्टार्ट होने में ये गेम चालू अरे गिर गया जंप बटन ऑन क्यों नहीं हो रहा है अरे और एक पेड़ आएगा फिर नहीं जंप नहीं था इसमें और ये कितना फास्ट आता है अभी भी ओके निकल गया नहीं निकल गया मुझे लगा कूद जाऊंगा मैं इजीली गोली मार दिया अरे यार मर गया फिर से कितना मिनट है लेट मी चेक
He has been the one to pop off.
है टाइम है चलो He hates me. अरे नहीं रे, रुक जा। लास्ट चांस, उसके बाद नहीं मर रहा। मुझे आइडिया आ गई। टावर तक चल ना। पीछे देखो कितना फास्ट आ रहा है। इधर क्या था? इधर कुछ नहीं, इधर सेफ नहीं है। सेफ नहीं है। ये जल्दी कर लो पापा। कर लिया। इसे भाग रहे हो, देखो पीछे। कितना टाइम है? टाइमर नहीं लगाया इन्होंने।
Those have that same level of focus as we move on
Timer
over
क्यों नहीं
to
लगा
map
रहे?
number 4 on Ascent. So, what are your thoughts here, Athena, as these two Americas squads are
I don't know if anyone's kind of told
a new chapter in their story?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely a little bit worried for 100 Thieves here. They did pick it, which means they're trying to do something.
माइक बंद कर दिया, सॉरी। पीछे दबा दिया था मैंने जी। 3 2 1 3 2 1 बच गया। इस पे मरने वाला हूँ, नहीं मरा मैं। पीछे वाला ज्यादा फास्ट भागता है। ओ बच गया। ओके, एक पेड़ आ रहा है, मुझे ऊपर जाके सिर्फ होल्ड करना है। से निकलना है, नहीं निकल पा रहा हूँ ना। इतना फास्ट कैसे आ जा रहा है? ऊपर जाना है, होल्ड करना है, नीचे आना है फिर। ये देखो, अब भी नहीं आ रहा है ये पेड़। ओके, बच गया। अरे ओके, एक ये तो मिल गया ना चेक पॉइंट। अभी फर्स्ट ही मिला है, ये सेकंड वाला है।
In terms
And I think it's kind of nice, connects our wipe, and it looks cool in real life and all kind.
फिनिक्स बोल रहा है विच गेम इज दिस? ट्री हेट्स यू इसका नाम है। इस पे होता क्या है, मैंने ऑलरेडी मतलब वीडियो डाल के रखा है, तो मुझे पता है तू वीडियो नहीं देखेगा ऑब्वियसली। क्यों देखेगा तू? अगर वही कोई बड़ा यूट्यूबर होता तो तू देख लेता। बट ठीक है, तो इसमें होता क्या है, ये ट्री जितने बार हम मरते उतने अलग अलग डायरेक्शन से आता हो। जैसे मैं काफ़ी बार मरा हूँ तो इधर पहले ट्री नहीं था तो इधर आ जाएगा, लाइक सरप्राइज कर देगी ये ट्री हमें। तो हमें उससे बच के आगे तक जाना है बस। ऊपर से गोली लगती है क्या? अरे हाँ, कैसे कैसे खड़े रहता है भाई वो। इसके कवर में चले जाते। हो रे बच गया। अरे यार नहीं बच गया। ये क्राउच भी कर सकता है और ऊपर भी आ सकता है। तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, कॉइन मिल गया ना, निकल जाता हूँ ऐसे ही। अरे नहीं, कवर में निकालना पड़ेगा। इस पे हम लाइक स्पेस बार भी नहीं, सिर्फ WSD। इसके कवर में जाता हूँ, आजा। अरे हाँ, इधर से भी बच गया। अरे मुझे लगा येलो ट्री गिरने वाला है। गिर जा। ज्यादा दूर गया है यार ये। सेम डिफिकल्टी नहीं रहती, रहती है। नहीं, इसमें बहुत वो डिफिकल्ट। अब मैं सेकंड टाइम खेल रहा हूँ। अगर तू फर्स्ट टाइम खेलेगा तो तुझे डिफिकल्ट लगेगा, सेकंड टाइम थोड़ा कम लगेगा एंड थर्ड टाइम नॉर्मल लगेगा फिर। और यार ये लोग कैसे मार देते हैं, वही होता है मोमेंट। हमारा जो मोमेंटम है ना, अब देख, सपोज तू खेल रहा है फर्स्ट टाइम, तू बोलेगा ऊपर, ये नीचे से मार रहा है, ऊपर से नहीं मारेगा। बट ये अभी देखा ना, इसके पीछे से भी नहीं जा सकते हम। डिफिकल्टी लेवल्स नहीं इस पे, ये गेम ही ऑटोमेटिकली डिफिकल्ट होता है। ओके, इधर एक ट्री है ना, किधर से जाऊं मैं? अब मैं भी लाइक पूरा स्ट्रीम ये गेम किया, नहीं स्ट्रीम नहीं किया, वीडियो बनाया। प्रीलूड आ रही है। फिनिक्स यार, मेरा डोनेशन कंप्लीट करेगा क्या तू? माउस डोनेशन 800 पे अटका है काफी टाइम से। अटक गया स्क्रीन, कैसे अटक गया? अरे यार क्या है ये ग्लिच? क्यों हो रहा है मुझे भी नहीं पता। आगे प्लेयर्स आगे, प्लेयर्स आगे।
Grand finals and NRG have finally won a map here. You can see the hype from 100 Thieves. They're still ready to go.
100 Thieves जीतने वाली थी, बट अब उनको थोड़ा ट्राई हार्ड करने पड़ेगा इनको। बट एक ही मैच जीतना है, ये टीम को एक मैच जीतना है और उनको 2 मैचेस। तो अभी भी लाइक चांस है, इन्होंने लॉक इन किया तो जीत जाएंगे। आज पार्टी चल रही है। हाँ, ये EWC फाइनल चल रहा है ना। ये रहना देखो भाई, भाई मस्त कॉस्प्ले किया है। वैंडल देखो, एरेक्सिस क्या मस्त वैंडल बनाई है। तू देखता है क्या फिनिक्स? मैचेस देखता है तू? भाई प्लीज यार 100 Thieves जीत जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि मुझे इसके बाद खाना खाना है, क्योंकि दोनों टीम को मैं सपोर्ट नहीं करता हूँ।
And now for both these teams, just making sure they solidify this map. 100 Thieves obviously trying to get away with that EWC winners title. But for NRG, they just want to solidify their legacy and move on to that
पिछले साल तो जीत गए ना चैंपियन.
all the way and make sure that they show them the reason why they're considered veterans.
I
don't even know you, but I have subscribed you.
The villain to the crowd from the play-ins to now the playoffs. And they
अरे ऐसा थोड़ी होता है.
map by map continue to earn the respect of the fans.
अब लाइक तू वैलो खेलता है and मेरे वैलो खेलता है और तू एक छोटे क्रिएटर मतलब सब्सक्राइब किया है तूने मुझे. हम ऐसे थोड़ी होता है कि सब्सक्राइब उसे ही करते हैं जिसे हम जानते हैं. सपोज कोई स्ट्रीमर है एंड वो लाइक स्टार्टिंग किया उसने, अब तुझे पता नहीं है कि तूने उस लाइक सब लोग ऐसे सोचेंगे तो फिर वो आगे कैसे बढ़ेगा. अरे इसको मैं जानते हो नहीं, मैं इसको सब्सक्राइब क्यों करूँ. बट अगर वही ये बंदे की वीडियोस में देखा है इसने यार कुछ तो अच्छा कंटेंट बनाया तो अप्रिशिएट के लिए सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो. भाई साहब मैंने पहली बार ये सुना. मैं जानता नहीं तो मैंने सब्सक्राइब कर दिया तब भी. ऐसा नहीं होता यार. ऐसे तो फिर नए क्रिएटर्स आएंगे ही नहीं कोई. जितने लोग मिलियंस पे व्यूज़ गेन किया है, सब्सक्राइबर किया है, फिर उतना ही नए क्रिएटर्स को आने का मौका दो यार. जो भी जिसको भी आप लाइक अच्छा लगता है आपको, ये स्ट्रीमर हो या यूट्यूबर हो जो भी है, तो उसको करो भाई, अप्रिशिएट करो, क्योंकि काफ़ी ज़रूरत होती है स्मॉल स्ट्रीमर यूट्यूबर को छोटा सा सपोर्ट. हाँ देख रहा हूँ हर्ष टेलर की स्ट्रीम, अब आपकी देखूंगा. नाइस वन. वो लोग दोनों कर रहे. मुझे बुलाया था बट मैं नहीं गया, मुझे प्लान भी नहीं था कुछ. और ये देखो कॉस्प्ले देखो भाई, मस्त किया ये कॉस्प्ले.
It's time to find out if NRG still yet have more fight in them.
मुझे सर्दी भी हो गई ना, तो मैं कभी हूँ इधर कभी नहीं हूँ. मेरा स्ट्रीम तेरे फीड में आ गया था.
On map number 4. One of the things that you very much have to remember is that when we did crown Heretics the first winners here at EWC last
year, अच्छी बात है यार. मेरी लाइक फीड में भी आ रही तो बहुत अच्छी बात है.
It feels very possible now. I mean, it just was so shaky. 400 Thieves. A little bit of a heal up there.
High damage starting के round पे damage.
Shock damage in the beginning. Start there cleared by Ethan.
Bottom out in the mid. It's going to be able to find one before getting taken down, but Timotino 2.
NRG जीत गई है मैच पे.
So now a 3v3.
Oh, the timing here for a curveball.
I don't know भाई, आपको सब्सक्राइब कर रहा था मैंने ऑलरेडी. अरे थैंक यू यार. फिर मतलब तूने कुछ तो देखा होगा मेरा कंटेंट.
Forces him back though. See if there's going to be a matching rotation from NRG or if they're expecting a re-hit onto A.
ये bandit की स्किन बहुत अच्छी है.
Would love to have gotten that curveball out of Asuna there, but he held on to it.
ओमन वाली ज़्यादा अच्छी नहीं, but ये वाली अच्छी है.
They can do about Kiko.
30 seconds left.
Don't see the rendezvous in play.
चेंबर पूरा छुप जाएगा पीछे. रीटेक पे खेल लेंगे ये लोग, क्योंकि चेंबर मारा तो फिर
just now getting it back
दूर भी है ना काफी.
Use it to go for that quick little peek, quick exit, but they know exactly where he's at. The time is going to be running low as he tries to delay them. Finds another kill, and look at the health. Just 92 between Cryo and Asuna as they try to get this pistol to go. Spot on the one. Asuna going to be slotting forward, trying to catch Scuba off guard, but as he swings, he dies. Cryo now has it all to do. All on his shoulders.
Ascendant 1 चल रहा है अभी. मेरा पीक रैंक, अब तू बोलेगा पीक रैंक क्या है. जीत गए.
It's out ahead of his teammate, but it doesn't really matter. Still is able to find that kill.
मेरा पीक रैंक अभी तक आया नहीं है. हर एक्ट मेरा पीक रैंक है.
Feels like it's starting to unravel. Nice early opener here for Timotino. Hopefully should be feeling like he's got a little bit in the tank there off of that.
लग रहा है.
Just barely able to take down Kiko, but man, he's so sharp.
Phoenix, अब तू बता. कोई बंदा मुझे बोलता है कि मुझे बूस्ट कर दो भाई, आई विल पे फॉर यू। करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए बूस्टिंग? मतलब मैं तो नहीं, मैंने बोल दिया नहीं भाई, कोचिंग दे सकता
Pistol
हूँ।
buy we've been seeing from under
क्योंकि
these.
सिर्फ
Now they
SNN
did
one
get an
hit
eco to
करना
go
Twice.
और SNN
on
वन
the
हिट
other
करना
one,
बहुत
but
ईजी है। मेरे
abandoned
वीडियोस
for Timatino and
Yippee.
the
क्या हो
music
गया? हो गया क्या?
leaves me
टाइम आउट।
concerned.
Quick little tech pause.
एक पॉज।
Yeah, we went 3 maps straight without having one, so
True.
we'll pump the brakes here, but I'm being told that they're going straight back in just about, so winning on those final ready checks, and then should be able to resume.
Usually just kind of like a quick little
उसका
earbud
माउस खराब हो
issue or
गया,
something.
लेने गए, नया माउस ला रहा है। चालू भी हो गया बिकॉज उसने दोनों का फायदा है,
Not a
बट बूस्टिंग,
Spectre, Scuba's Bulldog.
अरे बाप रे,
I mean, double dinks Ethan at range, but
बूस्टिंग नहीं करना चाहिए।
outguns
फायदा
the
तो सब
bandit,
में
able
है
to
भाई,
take him
बट
down.
वो है ना,
very good damage to be found. Kiko is well tagged.
एज ए
72.
क्रिएटर मैं लाइव
Look at
स्ट्रीम
the
करता
awareness
हूँ,
here from NRG. They know they're going to want to try to punish that.
बूस्टिंग तो करते नहीं ये लोग, एंड वो जो बूस्टिंग करते हैं वैलोरेंट में वो भाई काफी रेड फ्लैग बोला जाता है।
Giving up that space. Trademark
Boosting
still to
का
hold
छोड़
the
दो।
front of the A site on that entry. Meanwhile, Mata able to
जीत
intercept
गए
the
ये
enemy
राउंड,
jet.
पिछले बार हार गए थे।
Now a 2-player advantage in the hands of NRG. Looking to find themselves yet another flawless. Just been racking them up across that
उसका रैंक क्या है मैंने नहीं पूछा ज्यादा।
May just continue. Full blind going to be connecting on to Kiko, but still gets his vision back fast enough to take down.
नाइस वन, जीत गए, एनर्जी कमबैक हो रहा है। मैंने नहीं पूछा उसको उसका रैंक क्या है, मैंने सिर्फ वो बोल रहा था कि ऐसा ऐसा है। बोला अरे तू मेरे वीडियोस देख के भी आ जाएगा, एसिडेंट आना इजी है, बट वही थोड़ा सा गेम सेंस, वो बोला नहीं मेरे पास नहीं है इतना टाइम। अरे नहीं, आप लो इलो आईडी लो, मैंने वो सोचा है, बट चलो उसने मुझे रैंडम इंस्टाग्राम पे ये किया है, मैसेज किया है ना, उसका फेस दिख रहा है ना
Spike
कुछ,
right now, but
और
bang.
कुछ टाइम
Looking
के
for
बाद
that
मैंने स्ट्रीम पे
mid-aggression
बोल दिया कि नहीं मैं
for that
बूस्टिंग नहीं
push
करता हूँ
out.
ऐसा वैसा,
Scuba holding a
एंड इन
paranoia in case
फ्यूचर
anybody were to fall into their
क्लिप
trap.
डाल के
but
कोई डाल देता कि ये
It's gonna be a
बूस्टिंग
sidestep
करता
here
था,
from
गेम थ्रो
100
करता
Thieves,
था
at least
पैसे
to
के लिए
start.
के वीक स्टार्टिंग में,
to worry a bit about
तो हेट आ
Cryo's.
जाएगा ना विदाउट एनी रीजन।
Looking for the line up there with his cage.
वो तो मैं
Does get
नॉर्मली
where it
करता हूँ
needs to
भाई,
be.
अगर मुझे करना होता है ना, मैं लो अभी 60 FPS के लिए एक आईडी लिया था मैंने, डायमंड 160 FPS। लोग बोलते हैं ना 2026 में पॉसिबल नहीं है, पॉसिबल है, मैंने करके दिखाया वो।
Smoke layered forward onto B main. Trying to slow this approach.
Thank you very much, EWC.
And he's going to be able to find it. Timatino dead.
लाइक मैंने करके फ्लैट 3 पे चला गया था उस पे ब्रॉन्ज 1 से।
Plenty of damage going to be exchanged here on both sides. Ultimately, it is NRG getting the worst of it.
उसके आईडी से करना है तो वही तो उसके आईडी से करना है।
Brock storms back in, catches bang, and NRG now look to convert this bonus once again. Quick little exit, but Ethan lying in wait will find them 4 HP, no problem. 3-1 and 1, 3-0
बाय
for
राउंड हार गए
NRG.
100 थीव्स।
Well, the alarm bells should be ringing right now.
थर्ड मैच जीतने वाले 100
This
थीव्स।
is a lot of hesitation from 100 Thieves on this execute. They had a timing, but they couldn't really pull the trigger on it to get in there before NRG is flooding into the site to prevent them, and then an unchecked corner spells their demise. And oh boy,
ऑफ स्ट्रीम कर सकते हैं फ्रीली
sure it's
वांट।
Ascent, sure it's Defender's side, but that
नहीं बोल
is
दिया
a
मैंने
brutal
उसको।
start after getting brutalized on Haven.
ऑफ स्ट्रीम तो वो तो
Alarm
कर
bells
सकता
certainly
है,
have to be ringing now.
नहीं किया।
Kiko made the just back away briefly.
बूस्टिंग अगर चालू कर दिया नहीं रे, कैसे अब
He'll back
कोई
up the
क्रिएटर है राइट मेरे को ये दे देगा पार्टनर पार्टनर प्रोग्राम में नहीं लेगा फिर ये बूस्टिंग करता है ये रूल्स तो ब्रेक कर रहा है
Ethan certainly needs
ज़्यादा
to be
लॉस
careful.
मेरा हो जाएगा
Almost straight shots, and that's going to be him eliminated. But Kiko's going to be able to find the one. That outlaw coming through. Now Molly going to be layered in. Retrieval of the spike, certainly not allowed. At least not yet. As Amada's just going to keep going for it. Says, well, I remember where the spike was, and I'm pretty sure you want to grab that thing. So just hounds him down. Finds it through the smoke, hunts the last player, and it's yet another flawless for NRG. Starting to figure out how 100 Thieves have been finding success previously with those thrifties, and now they're starting to deny it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's a double down on a trap play in mid. Saw it earlier. You know, Thieves didn't walk into it. This time they do. And NRG is more than happy to welcome their victims. And the really concerning thing here is how much money you've given up, because NRG players have not been dying. It's been flawless into one death into flawless. So you're
वही तो यार कुछ पैसे के लिए
such a deficit. This round has to be it for 100 Thieves if they're going to have any shot in this map.
And imagine मैंने सिर्फ उसको हाथ भी लिख दिया तो फिर मेरा तो वो आ जाएगा कि यार ये तो बूस्टिंग भी करता है सिर्फ हाथ बोलने से भी.
Pop now going to be confirmed in Brock. Putting himself on this forward line, just trying to spam through.
भाई ब्रॉक ने 3 किल क्या निकाले थे.
Damage there, but Mana curveball in, catches cryo, run it back, immediately going to be invested. 100 Thieves heading for the hills, the peak, that opening shot not to be found. Molly at his feet. Timatino takes the updraft out towards relative safety, but still leads quite a bit of damage.
They're just outplaying him at every twist and turn right now.
फिनिक्स के पास यूटिल नहीं है.
Great aggression.
मर गया तो मर जाएगा वो. एक ही किल निकाल सकता है. सो ड्रोन करेगा, क्लोज ड्रोन करेगा. ड्रोन ही नहीं है सो.
Operator now down.
Last
curveball ready to go. Try to save them off right as the paranoia comes through, and it's going to be a smoke on top as well. But Mana just a hair off with that crosshair. So
जीत गई ये राउंड भी एनर्जी.
Just managed to find that elimination. Flash in and just waiting for his timing is Scuba. Swoops forward, finds the kill, looking for that final one, and I mean Brock. Oh, come on, man!
I'm there.
The
Final boss.
The Odin is something diabolical. It's also something that 100 Thieves just cannot contend with.
कल क्या होगा किसी को नहीं पता. क्या पता कल.
It's been about. I mean,
वही तो 1 मिलियन हो जाएगा. तो सोशल मीडिया पे तो रहता है ना कंटेंट, इसलिए सोच समझ के करना पड़ता है. भाई ये ब्रॉक छिड़ गया पूरा.
NRG, you feel like now 100 Thieves is on the ropes, and NRG is just pummeling them with blow after blow, and they just can't find a response.
अरे ना बोल रही भाई ओडिन क्यों चला रहा है ये.
The fans in disbelief. I'm in disbelief after the way those first 2 maps went.
ओडिन चला के MVP बन गया था.
Now it feels like we might as well have just started a different series. It's like we're in a completely different universe.
Yeah. The total shift that has taken place from map 2 into 3, and now continuing for NRG in 4. It's staggering, and it's going to be shocking for 100 Thieves to be so far out in front, so favored to try to close things. Playing a map 4, a map that you haven't dropped at this entire tournament. It certainly felt like this one was going to be in the bag, but at the moment, it's just been struggle street.
कितना प्रेशर होता है. अरे प्लेयर्स छोड़, इमेजिन हम जब कॉम पे खेलते हैं तो लाइक इंटेंस चल रहा है, हम पे भी कितना आ जाता है प्रेशर, और उन पे यूटिल देखो कितना आता है. पागल जैसा यूटिल घुसेगा. जब साइड्स घुसते हैं ना इतना यूटिल डालते हैं. बहुत डेंजर है यार. मैं तो नहीं खेल सकता वीसीटी टू बी ऑनेस्ट, और मुझे खेलना भी नहीं. बहुत गंदा प्रेशर होता है, और मैं तो बहुत लूंगा प्रेशर फिर ये गेम ऐसा है. मैं मेरे खुद के रैंक गेम में बहुत प्रेशर से होता हूँ. अरे मारा है भाई कि कौन है.
Quick little readjustment finds Asana. Dodges the paranoia, even ducks into the corner. An elbow spot at the fast lane set up. Kiko ready for it. Push
नहीं
in,
रे, जीत गए वो
upgrading
लोग।
with the shorty. Another 3K for Kiko. Another flawless for NRG. And something's gotta give pretty damn soon if you're 100 Thieves.
I mean, they just look completely outdone and completely outsmarted right now. The way we were talking about the Thieves during the first two maps is now the way, and we're going to be talking about NRG. The homework, the prep, insanely good. The way that Kiko able to shut down that danger of the Blade Storm from Timatino right off the rip. And it's just compounding into error after error. Disaster after disaster. We're gonna flash forward and Kiko
back-to-back champions. हाँ ना
out.
नहीं यार मुझे क्यों लग रहा है ये मैप थोड़ा हार जाएंगे एनर्जी
got Asuna. Missed the shot.
अगर हारते तो
the worst of times.
मुझे लगता है भाई ये हार
0-7 and 0 at the moment on this
लास्ट
Phoenix.
में या फिर चैंपियंस क्वालीफाई नहीं करेंगे फिर ये चैंपियंस नहीं जीतेंगे 2026 बैक टू बैक जीत ही नहीं सकते भाई
Silent push. Outside of A main, drone at the ready for Bora.
पिछली बार EWC
has to get information, has to try to clear these players.
हेरेटिक जीती थी
Trademark still there to try to slow them down on entry. Meanwhile, TP just over the top of heaven. Kiko gonna go backpedaling and now has the confirmation. Bang! Oh, he's able to find Scuba.
4v4.
Just catching a stray through that smoke.
So scary with that Odin coming through. Makes House so dangerous, but that's a great reveal. Oh, they don't
great reveal, but not a bangable position.
Yeah.
Unable to get anything from there. Shockdar gonna find a little bit. Sliding forward is Ethan trying to take the fight to them, trying to up the pace. But okay, 100 Thieves at long last will find themselves a round win. Keeping the lion's share of their weapons.
All right, we need to see them start streaking some rounds together themselves.
अरे वो लीड पे अभी
If you're gonna feel like they have any hope in this, and I think stuff like this, you got to start doing, spamming the smokes, getting a little bit more aggressive, trying to anticipate your opponent's movements, because that's something NRG has been doing so well against you.
Nice!
A weight lifted off their shoulders.
फॉर्मल में आया है भाई उनका कोच
Do they still have to shrug off? That's the real question. A little bit of Odin spam over at B main. Cryo this time really safe.
Ooh. Thought he was going to commit for that one, but
माड़ा को एक किल मिला तो अल्ट आ जाएगा
left to live another day.
नहीं 3 चाहिए
Cryo just wanting to show some presence, keep some interest drummed up on B. Swings in, finds the timing as Brock. I think he just wanted to clear out the camera. Neural theft now to go through as Asuna going in with that run it back. Ethan going to be facing forward alongside Kiko and clean up that ult. And for now, 100 Thieves starting the scramble.
रिकॉन तोड़ने के लिए ओडिन वाला क्यों आया
आगे
वैंडल वाला तोड़ना चाहिए था रिफ्लेक्स फास्ट होता है ओडिन एंड वैंडल में
no longer
और गोली भी फास्ट छूटती है
out in the mid. Catches Cryo on the flank. Ethan some spray and pray towards tree, but nothing to be found there. The plant can be committed to.
Got that Hunter's Fury, but it's going into hell.
They're playing this one forward. Scuba dinks through the floor. Timatino able to find Ethan at the same time. Vora cleans up another. And now it's just Scuba to try to slot away. Get himself out to safety. The save having to be committed to in another round. Going to be given over to 100 Thieves. Asuna on the prowl. Should be good for his first kill here. And will be able to
come back मार दिया ना जीत गए TH नहीं sorry.
They're starting to create some space for themselves. They're starting to keep their opponents a little bit off balance so that they're able to at least get on the site and get some plants, get some money in the bank. Cryo, a nice punish onto Brock there. So he was trying to clear some util. Does get taken down himself, but sight hold very, very nice. Everybody for 100 Thieves getting involved. Now we got to keep it going if you're 100 Thieves. You got to just don't take your foot off that gas pedal. Brock, shock dart early, does connect on a Timatino. Takes him down to 83.
Goes that up and over, but Kiko catching that glimpse, rescues him, finds that elimination, but Asuna pushing forward, takes down Ethan and Mata. Not able to find much value off the ult. They've kept them contained and stopped them from scaling forward, as well as gotten that Hunter's Fury out.
बी पे 3 लोग हैं, वो बी पे कमेंट नहीं कर सकते।
nice for NRG.
बी से अगर एक निकल जाता है तो
confirmation of where the trip is for Cryo, so that's going to be Scuba trying to use that against his opponents, that theoretical safety
Oman का
net.
पोजीशन देखो,
Turn into a Venus flytrap.
Oman मारेगा।
And they're going to walk right into it. Oh boy.
Things are coming down. How many can Scuba get is the real question. Should be traded at some point.
नहीं, गलत पोजीशन खेल रहा है, एक ही किल मिल सकता है ओबन को।
Looks like they're reading this decently well. It's only going to be the one.
पीछे छुपता ना,
Sparing their blushes
और
here.
ये कॉर्नर्स क्लियर नहीं करते तो
set up, nothing going to be spotted. Mata volleying there at main, gets a curveball through, shuts down Cryo. 23 seconds remaining on the clock to push forward, and Mata holds the door.
अरे नहीं निकाल लिया।
Go from heaven, able to find the final. That's NRG already locking up a guaranteed lead at the half. 7-2. With a chance to really balloon this up once again.
Yeah, for sure. The money's pretty much going to be there the rest of the way, you feel like, for NRG. So it's going to be on 100 Thieves. Get some more rounds to go so they don't get put back down onto an eco. Well played by Scuba. Love the way that he used that trip against his opponents. Waited it out, got confirmation. That tees up Mata for the timing on the hot hands into the door hold.
Nice pistol of Scuba, हाँ ना?
Brock just going for the
पिस्तौल हारते ना, निकाल फिर ये निकाल लेते।
Standing outside of B main, they know how dangerous he is over in that space. He's such a menace. So difficult to deal with once he has that
13-8 score होने वाला है, NRG 13.
Asuna though finds Mata over in short.
100 Thieves 8.
I wonder if that was off a jiggle peek or if that's just blind. I see the smoke now dissipating, so I think he just caught him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's get back in the replay. By the way, that could very well be 100 Thieves saving grace in this round, but Brock is still going to be here with that Odin. Timatino to try to clear him. Throw ball through, tucks back. For the wall bangs here, and Brock does get tagged by that. A very good shot. Puts him to 31. Paranoia is now going to be exchanged. The reposition going to be spotted. Knows that he's going to move over towards that generator side.
Welcome to Steve Book पे एक सेकंड ये देख।
Scuba overwhelmed very quickly, is unable to find anything at all.
मर गया, बच गया।
Lucky to be alive. Break that window. Brock will reposition, avoiding this trap at heaven.
अरे नहीं लग रहा है wall bang.
So close.
Well, he needed to get into a better position to actually be able to get the wall bang through to get that pen through. Bang does get eliminated, but Timatino finds Brock.
4v2 save कर सकते हैं।
And without that fight going their way, this seems unlikely. Ethan, can he get it done? The time working against him. Taps the defuse, clears the cam. Now they know he's going to be committing to it, and Cryo has the time.
पीछे वाला pick ही नहीं कर रहा है।
Thieves have a third round win.
Still some fight.
रेना चिल्ला रही है।
Still got a little bit in the tank. Looks a little bit labored at times.
अगर ये स्कोर होता है 7-5 तो 100 Thieves का बहुत ज़्यादा chances है।
Yeah, Brock has the Odin. He's able to spam through the wall. Kind of was curious if Ethan was going to rip the overdrive there, but
GG हो जाएगा।
had to just get it done with the guns. Almost did. A little bit scary there for a moment for 100 Thieves. They hold on.
There's a chance to make this a 5-7 half of themselves, which becomes very doable.
Incredible. If they can do that, then I really do believe
boy. Oh, the drone. Okay, he's just offset enough. Meanwhile, Asuna able to find Ethan in mid. Kiko now going to be spotted. They look to run him down. He makes his exit over to market, but Asuna so very fast to try to chase in, but he'll be denied. Clean headshot from Kiko, keeps himself alive into the fight.
Rotate करेंगे ये पे।
Brock now just repositioning.
तीन लोग दिख गए ना।
We'll tuck back, rejoin in alongside Scuba. Trying to block them out on A.
ओमन सेम पोजीशन बहुत बार खेल रहा है ये वाला, तो ये मर जाएगा, ओमन मर जाएगा। अगर वाइन्स घुसेगा तो नहीं मरेगा। वाइन घुसते एक किल मिल सकता है। नहीं वो फिर
Ultimate
एक्यूरेसी हो
here for
जाएगा
Bang
ना
to try to
सेफ ही
pick it
खेलना
up if
पड़ेगा
this
अभी तो
goes sideways.
राउंड्स ने
This just has
राउंड्स
to
नहीं
work.
देना है
Bang's just going to be there for the lurks.
Off angle for
Opposite.
Scuba. The recon going to be
Chicken
sent to
kiya.
Akita, just slow creeping forward, now quickly taken down.
रिवील नहीं हुआ वो
25 seconds. Do you have the time to actually go for this pivot? Bang does not have the ult. And he's going to be
Yeah.
scaling forward. Maybe trying to just continue to keep these players on this side of the map, but look
अरे
at where
throw कर
Mana
रहे हैं
is,
round.
and look at where
Time
Bang
नहीं
is
है अब.
gone. 6 feet under, the door shut. 12 seconds remaining. 100
Time ही नहीं है,
Thieves
save
is
कर लो.
getting completely corralled.
टाइम ही नहीं है यार
Cycled around the map.
भागे क्यों ये ऐसा
And NRG will pick up another on this defender side.
Just trying to get a little too tricky at the end of the round there, but I mean, it was not going to go great either way. That's just a great hard read. They just sense that B isn't going to be their pivot. You know, it looks like maybe 100 Thieves are going to have a chance here, get a couple kills on the Phoenix. But then you're just snapped right down.
8-4 भी कमबैक हो सकता है 8-4 पे कमबैक होता है
Trying to do something.
बाय नहीं है
NRG,
बस
they've got a couple ultimates. Then
Kyle's going to tap. 100 Spears going to be called in. Ethan able to find the first. Looking for those tags, looking for that pulse, and will be able to connect onto one more. Orb grabbed by Mata, and now immediately run it back in play. Curveball going to be sent through. Finds the one. Timatino able to dash into the corner, keeps himself alive, but damage is suffered.
9-3 कर्स
And it's still 5 players strong. NRG want to make this another 9-3. This time in their favor.
it's unlikely you're going to get any ults here. Cryo, just the Guardian. I mean, Ethan, he's weak. They can clear him, there's a chance.
एक गोली में मर जाएगा उसने शूट कर
Now it's
दिया
not looking good.
Now that 8-4.
साइड से आ ही
Off the
नहीं
table.
सकता और ये ओमन को देखो भाई
Unless they can cleanly breach this position, but not to be. Scuba and Ethan will find a 3K for the
9-3.
IGL. And it's another flawless round for NRG. Continue to rack
उनका
these
आईजीएल
up.
ड्यूलिस्ट खेल रहा है
6 rounds in the lead at the half.
It's a brilliant defender's side. So many reads that they had.
Absolutely insane here for NRG.
टेंशन आ गया इनको आईजीएल तो कंट्रोलर ज्यादा खेलते हैं ना
We're going to go all the way. Time will tell you. Join us back in the crowd. It is Valorant at the Esports World Cup Grand Final. We've got fans from all over the world. Does anybody speak English? Just me?
Y a-t-il des gens qui parlent anglais dans le public un petit peu peut-être ici?
Excusez-moi.
Speak English.
Yeah, I speak a little English, yeah.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
अरे खड़े तो रहे
Nice to meet
भाई
you. Fine. It's very beautiful play. I love this. Thank you, Gentle Suit, for the crowd. And it's very, very fun. The game is very beautiful.
Your English is fantastic, by the way. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Not really.
He's doing great.
Thank you, Gentle Suit, for the crown. And I hope 100 Chief win. I believe.
Very good.
100 Thieves
fan, effectivement. Et moi, j'ai envie d'aller de l'autre côté.
भाई मतलब
Ma
बाहर
très
कंट्री में
chère,
भी
qu'est-ce que
सीन
vous
है
faites ici? Est-ce que vous y connaissez un petit peu
English,
quelque chose
ça.
à Valorant? Qu'est-ce qui vous amène?
Moi, ce qui m'amène, j'accompagne mon neveu. Moi, j'y connais absolument rien, donc je découvre vraiment l'univers des jeux vidéo.
Merci beaucoup. So I don't know anything about video games, but I'm here with my nephew because he made me discover esports, and I'm actually enjoying myself.
And I love your glasses, by the way. Okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Adnan.
Nice to meet you. Who are you here to support?
My name is
I'm actually
Gecko.
here for the fun. I don't have a
Gecko का
team,
बच्चा
so,
भाई Gecko
yeah, I
ही है
wish
ना
good
भाई
luck for
Gecko
both
का पेट
teams.
का नाम
Oh, you
क्या
gotta
है
pick
नहीं पता
one,
Wingman
please.
Well, so far, I kind of want to go for energy, so we're gonna have more content to watch. So, just for the content.
Well, seeing as we're in the crowd, Lou, let's just do a quick check. Who's taking this? 100 Thieves!
hey supporter है यार अभी भी भाई एनर्जी के लिए क्राउड है यार
Give a shout out to our cameraman. He's down here doing a magnificent job, and this crowd is amazing. Let's get back into it. Faites ton prix!
Back in we go. 9-3, 4 more rounds for NRG.
पिस्तौल राउंड
Close
जो
out this
जीता वो
fourth
गेम
map and
जीता
extended all the way to 5 split.
अभी स्ट्रीम पे कितने लोग हैं? एक बार हाय तो लिखो। शांत हो गई सडनली स्ट्रीम।
They have been dominant these last two.
जो पिस्तौल जीती वो गेम जीत गई।
Must win pistol here for 100 Thieves. Give yourself a good shout into this. It is Ascent, it is Defender's side, so a lot of times this can be where big swings happen, where all of a sudden neither team really has a grip on that attacker's half. It's a lot of classics here for 100 Thieves. A couple bandits in there too, but 2 classics, a ghost.
AFK चले गई
NRG. I mean, with how good Bang in particular has been with the classic, that should be the only gun he uses. It feels like sometimes, but drone clear. This is all fake. That's all it took to keep those players there.
Latino, what can he find? Shoulder spot. The spray down going to be coming through. He takes 2 of them low, but can't take either of them down. 23 health between Ethan and Mana as they do remain standing. Door not to be shut. We'll just leave that one open. Smalley up and over the top. Could maybe find a kill, but no, they get deep enough into the site to try to avoid that damage.
पीछे से मारा 3 2 1 3 2 1
into B main. Kiko able to find the one. Brock backpedaling, can just re-wrap over to market perhaps.
Steve, you are supporting. अभी तो support नहीं कर रहा हूँ। मैं EWC पे नहीं करता हूँ किसी को support, क्योंकि EWC में ज़्यादा try hard नहीं करते compared to। रुको साइफर मार रहा है उनका। अरे जीत गए, कमबैक हो सकता है, पिस्तौल डाउन मिला है। 100 Thieves जीत गए पहला पिस्तौल। मैं अभी सपोर्ट किसको कर रहा हूँ पता है? एनर्जी को नहीं कर रहा हूँ। कुछ तो जीते भाई, चैंपियन जीते थे एनर्जी पिछले बार।
Just whittle NRG down bit by bit. Find a big pistol win, and Timotino knows it. He knows how important that was for them. They'd love to close this out in 4. The mountain in front of them, just starting to get at that first level.
ये important round है. सबके गन साला ही चाहिए. अरे बाप रे, shot है रे. Good shot भैया.
Well, 4 will get spotted out. There's not much they can do about it. No real way to try to collect a kill. Just the 4 classics in hand for NRG. Going up. Getting any value against this
Neon कितना slide कर रहा है? रुक जा ना. अरे ओमन.
Bang. Making a reposition, re-swinging. He's going to be able to collect 2 kills. Ethan Brock was going to be struck down. Kiko able to find the one. Looking for that second.
नहीं मिला
यार. Will get the wall bang shot.
नहीं मेरे में नहीं. मारा.
Now it's just Mata.
चलो ये राउंड तो मिल गया। 3 बुलेट अभी मतलब गन्स अभी भी है। किल नहीं दे रहा है। किल मिला तो और मिल जाएगा ना। पकड़ लो।
Obviously doesn't need to die. We'll just go for the orb.
orb ले रहा है भाई।
Let's get as much charge as you can.
अब मरने को जाएगा फिर
माड़ा।
क्योंकि और एक और मिलेगा ना मरने पे।
That's true. No options.
और एक और में अल्ट आ जाएगा।
The cam even gets a spot on him to boot.
Opponent Phoenix को भी मिल जाएगा फिर।
I think it's absolutely the right play. Don't give that extra gun over.
नहीं ये मरने तो जाएगा।
Should be round over. Indeed it is. Bora takes him down with the bulldog.
गिर गया।
And buying a bit of time. Maybe just assessing what they want to do going into this anti-bonus.
True. Take a pseudo timeout there. Man. Nice reposition from Bang, or, well, fake of a reposition, I should say.
Nice shot.
Confidence builder, 400 Thieves. They get this bonus.
नहीं और 2 और चाहिए उसको। 1 किल है, 1 अल्ट और लेगा, 1 को मारेगा, अल्ट कर देगा। अरे मर गया और ले लिया। अब अल्ट करेगा। सोआ का ड्रोन है ना, एंड ये भी नहीं है। सोआ के यूटिल के लिए वेट करेंगे ये लोग। फिर माड़ा अल्ट करेगा।
consider their options, but with all that
टाइम भी बहुत है ना
layered
जेट नहीं मरना
Cypher
चाहिए
util at the
तेरे
front of
जेट
A,
मर गया मेन पे ही
I would expect that these would lead a little bit heavier B, but actually split 2-2. Doesn't tell you much there. Kiko kind of absorbing
Come on,
that
let's
on
go.
purpose.
शॉक आ
the rest of
रहा है
the
शॉक
team
डाटा है 5 4
start to make their way
3
in.
2 1
Try to get this
चार्ज
hit to go. I
करेगा
mean,
सो
100
आप
Thieves has read this completely wrong. They've
3
gone over
2
to
1
A
shoot
and are hoping that somehow NRG will decide incorrectly.
अरे
Okay, shut down on the ult. Curveball out. Asuna able to take some space towards switch, but back over into the site. Walker
Asuna
trying
को
to
एक
shut
ही
down these
मारना है
entries, and he's going to be good for one.
30 seconds left.
Kiko gets over towards backside though and is able to shut him down.
अरे निकाल सकता है ये अरे इस पे गन ही नहीं है
They cage it? Must have caged it.
He must have.
केज डाला था obviously
Either way, it's cheeky.
Last player
Weapon's going to be recovered. He's going to have to try.
पूरे
Pick them apart one by one. First player found.
हेलो 3 2 1 मर गए
Stacked up.
नहीं अच्छा मारा है और उनके गन्स गिरा दिए इतने लोगों का
They will deny the heroics from cryo cells.
पॉसिबल है
Down goes the way
कमबैक
of NRG. Another step towards closing this out. Another step towards pushing this to split.
Personally, I'd like to see a little less gambling. It is the bonus, so okay. I think with that Cypher utility where it was, I would have liked to have seen 100 Thieves been a little bit more proactive on the other half of the map. You know, use that Cypher util as sort of a delay
important
tactic if
है,
you're going to be ending
important
up
है
playing for retake anyway, like you were on that B site. But that's okay. Still, they could string some more together here. Get a real map going. Kiko does have that tour de force, so that's in play.
Oh,
Big
nice.
kill for Timotino.
Mata eliminated nice and early. It's a tour de force shot, not going to connect. He's able to get out scot-free. Kiko gets himself into a decent position, though. Can try to control this top mid spot. Bottom of it, I should say, but either way, there you go.
अरे ये कैसे मार दिया
I don't know. I was asking myself the same question.
I'm gonna have to see that one back. Regardless, spray and pray on the Odin. Timotino taking over this round. The classic, the jump click, the right click is there.
एस मारेगा जेट
The crowd erupting, begging for the ace. But once again, just like we had all the way back on Breeze, I don't think he's going to be able to find
नहीं
it.
आसुना मार देगा और ब्ले के मार देगा
Pole position to shut this one down. We'll just grab the orb, and if he can get the kill, he'll have his own
हाँ
ult
गन तो
online.
मिल जाएगा नहीं ये मरने जा रहा है
But push out into the open. Scuba finds that kill. Breaks the line of sight, and Timotino playing this one out wisely. They know that they don't
ये
have
सेव
the
ही
money
करेगा
at the moment
एस के लिए
to
नहीं भाग
really try
सकते
to
क्योंकि
chase for
और
this,
एक
to
गन
put
गिरा
bodies
ना
on the
फिर गन
line.
नहीं मिलेगा अगले राउंड पे
So they will just allow for Scuba to survive. 100 Thieves still win this out. Once again, the gap brought down to 4.
Really good stuff there from Timotino. I mean, you've had these moments for 100 Thieves where their players start to hit these big multi-kill rounds that are difference makers. We saw this on the first two maps when it looked like maybe there was going to be some pressure. Maybe that NRG was going to be able to push back. You just saw him. Yeah, he jumped and saw him.
Randomly मार गया
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But like, if you could get Timotino fired up, if you could get these clutch plays, these big multi-kills to come through, that seemingly were in abundance for 100 Thieves during those first couple of maps, then you got to believe in the comeback. But NRG's coaching staff don't want to let that happen. They're going to sit down a little bit with the boys and see if they can steady this thing. It's gotten a little bit too out of control, and probably want to go over some execute ideas or some big picture ideas, how you can at least get a couple more rounds squeezed out. You just need 3 more.
Decent timing for them, but let's see what they're going to be able to put together for this next round. Just had one elimination found for them. 100 Thieves able to hold on to quite a bit.
फिनिक्स है क्या स्ट्रीम पे एक ही बंदा है वो फिनिक्स है अब वो भी
looks like. See exactly the adjustments that NRG trying to make. To me, looks like pretty safe
important
early
round
play, a little bit of mid counter play.
Get out of my way.
They can do from top mid.
Hey.
Blades used early here for Timotino.
And nothing spotted at all. Obviously knows the Phoenix is there, but couldn't find a punish for it.
Energy हर बार same कर रहे
Oh, 9-3 curse. Well, we'll see.
Time will tell. It'll be one hell of a curse as well. Bring this series to its end, and Cryo finding one. Timothy to the quick peek out. Mata dead on the floor.
हो सकता है come back. Possible है.
100 Thieves not done yet. So to re-ramp that energy. Quick spot in. Kiko going to be blinded. Scuba able to find Asana there. Tree, but bang. Holds down. A main.
2v4.
Another elimination found. The tripwire there in Kiko's face. As the door gets shut.
Scuba TP past it. I don't know if they're aware of that. Bang at least maybe.
But he's got to try to play alongside Kiko, you would suspect. But the trip getting cleared.
So what देख रहे हो मन को 3 2
over to this
1
position before. It seems like he is ready and waiting for it, but he
obviously
can't get that
मारेगा
O to the
यार
sing. Some damage found, but the kill not there. Neural Tech now going to be invested from Cryo. They get the reveal, and Timotino is here a hell of a lot faster and sooner than they might have anticipated. TP towards Alley. Buys some more time. Kiko, a minor amount of noise. Made pizza. The headshot found. The tail went forward. Some blind shots in. He's got the Phantom behind this as well, and Scuba is dead. Timotino fights eventually. As 100 Thieves. 3 rounds to go to tie this up.
Now they look sharp.
अब उन पे
Now
बाय
their
नहीं है
decision making
एनर्जी
looks
पे.
really good. The aim is much more steady. Timotino feeling it. Last couple of rounds have been crazy. Cryo coming alive again. The hero from Sunset.
One enemy.
They're able to spare some blushes from Haven. Him and Timotino just starting their role. And we go, we continue. We're halfway up the mountain almost, it feels like. We're getting there.
Just want to let you guys know what happened in the pistol round, that's all.
7 8 9 10.
In case you forgot. At the half, it wasn't that long
Energy
ago,
पे
but
pressure है,
now
full
100 Thieves
pressure
are
है.
running their way back into this. Quite some time has gone by.
क्योंकि 100 Thieves को एक ही मैच जीतना है, उनको
Might get into Vora's
2
Hunter's
जीतना
Fury
है.
for the next round, depending on how this goes.
Util देखो रे.
Knockout trying to clear close left, but Cryo and Vora just holding down M1, and they're tearing them apart!
बाप रे.
It was a matter of time before they got one of their own. 100 Thieves find the thrifty. Find the flawless, I should say. My brain's starting to break down.
Well, 100 Thieves' brains are starting to re-engage. They're getting back online. And this one's easy, sure. They just have a good read and have a good choke. You know, the crossfires there with the Phantoms and the Odin. But to me, this signals that Vora is really back into this match. All the players, the nerves are starting to wear out. They're getting that energy back. The crash that we saw in Haven. The pieces are being picked up and put back together. And it's looking maybe that the welding is going to be sturdier than before. We'll see, though.
Big reveal out.
अरे बाप रे 2.
Finds the collapse.
जीत गए 100 Thieves. नहीं अभी नहीं बोल सकते. ये बैक तो जीत गए तो हो गया फिर उनका.
For about a map and a half, but
Save
boy
करेंगे.
is he back.
भाई सेव नहीं करने देंगे. इन पे मनी है ना, बहुत पैसा है, बहुत
He
पैसा है.
waited on that.
और क्लियर भागेगा. फिनिक्स है क्या? फिनिक्स ऑल्ट है. 100 जाएगा, 100 पहले जाएगा मरने के लिए.
Crazy.
He's just able to linger. Lines them both up, and that is devastating.
Beyond his years with that player
100
right there
इन
from
फेक
Timotino.
फैंटम ले और मरने चले जा. अल्ट मिलेगा. बहुत
That is
क्रूशियल राउंड हो जाएगा
incredibly,
फिर.
incredibly well done. And now you got to save. You're looking at a couple players with 200 credits. So you got to make the call here early.
30 seconds left.
And 100 Thieves could go hunting. I mean, these players with the Phantoms, I think absolutely should be starting to push the map. Just see if they feel the comfort to do so. I mean, you can use the op to maybe hold down mid. You know the spike is there. Just, are you going to get anything out of this?
10 seconds left.
What a flash.
Throw ball out. Scuba able to find a good amount of damage, but now Molly here at his feet. Cryo. Oh, the timing is about to be devastating as Kiko has fallen, and Cryo collects the
Come back.
Nothing saved. NRG once again faltering as 100 Thieves are one round away from tying this up.
Living up to their name there at the end of this round. The Thieves steal everything from NRG. And now they're the ones reeling. Now they're the ones on the back foot. Now they're the ones staring down the void of the end of their run at EWC 26. Is there going to be that second timeout? Indeed, there is. NRG.
Timeout
maybe the last one.
हो रहा है वॉशरूम जाके आता.
Have to figure something out. They've tried a couple different things, some big executes, trying to work the map a little bit, but some of that mid presence that Timotino's been able to establish either outside of Pizza or from Short A has really been causing problems. Those opening kills, he's able to push some space at B main. He's doing a lot of different things on the map and doing them really well. A big difference maker. Cryo starting to come alive in some of these holds and some of his anchors. Starting to play like that player we know he can be. So NRG again, maybe trying to find answers that weren't in the playbook at all. So Bonkar, a phenomenal coach, gonna have to put some of his best out there that we've seen from him yet. Mata very close to his ult, one away. So that's something you're probably talking about here. Ethan has an overdrive. This is a very doable eco, pseudo eco. Kiko does have a rifle. They're being quiet. Maybe worried about some kind of counterplay, some kind of trap from 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves more into a default type. Gonna use this drone to try to tee up Timotino with that op again. This time NRG wise to it. This is that smoke to cut it off. It's a good counter, something I'm sure was talked about during that timeout. We wait. They're gonna run the clock down, try to make 100 Thieves sweat. Good news is,
comes with risks.
Yeah, you're gonna have the weak side. The bad news is it's where all the Cypher util is.
And he will get snapped back. Mono with that stinger, able to find him, but now he's going to be spotted out, making his way over to Ali, and Cryo from the site will be able to find that kill. The ping reveal, Ethan dead. Cryo hungry for more as he feasts on NRG. He cannot find the ace, but he will find this round win. 10
seconds left.
Let's Kiko can do the unthinkable. The scale forward is there.
रेस हो जाता है साइफर का. Let's go, come back.
Again, it's just like Cryo disappeared for a map and a half. Now he's back into his groove, back into his comfort.
30 seconds left.
And he is shutting NRG out again. This has been brilliance on display. This one right here, maybe the most important of them all. The 4K for the Cypher. How many times have we said that today? A couple. Oh man, Cryo gunning for that MVP maybe, and we are all tied up.
And this right here could be the most pivotal round, the one that determines whether NRG can close this out, or if 100 Thieves will take this series. An attempt to prove that curses do exist.
Look at the ults here for NRG. Gotta make these work here. Has to be this round. Money's not great either. Oh, Ethan.
Shots going through. Asuna tucked away. Timotino on the repeat. Able to find Kiko. He finds Brock. Mata able to hold his own for one. Timotino lingering on that molly, trying to find a little bit more value, but now is going to be corralled into a corner, completely surrounded and flushed out as Mata comes away with the goods.
भाई ने मारने के बाद भी
Falling
3v3.
low, Ethan desperately trying to stay tucked here as Shock Dart goes up and over. Can he strike? Can he catch him off guard? It's going to be Scuba for the first, and now suddenly
जीत गए.
bang, the last one standing. Energy faithful here in the crowd, trying to spur them on to this win to regain the lead by 1. Bang to try to clutch this out, has still that paranoia, clears the close corner. If he sends it into the boats, could just blind up both. Goes through, but there's the curveball out in reply, and Scuba to hold his own. NRG, not finished yet, not willing to give the lead over to 100 Thieves.
The confidence here from NRG to just double down on this fight. It looks miserable. You shut down the run it back. You get 2 taken out with the op. But then they are just so pressured. They feel like they have to go for this. So they're sending players in through market, and they just have to keep pushing. And they're able to barely get through, and the rotation's just a little bit slow from 100 Thieves to get there. Timotino trying to stay alive as long as he could, but the walls just closed in too quick.
Timotino hearing this sprint, jumps the corner, thought for a second he's gonna have another clap. Finds a kill to Ethan, the Hunter series coming through in reply, but trying to hound down this Jet. Gonna prove to be difficult. The follow-up pulse, however, connects. He dodges out the third final.
But Jet कितना बच रहा है?
Away. The scale forward hasn't been able to continue, at least not yet. Mata now slotted in, Bang trying to watch that tree side. Swings in though to his death. Mata taking his head off. Gets it back into a 4v4.
Not ready yet.
Quick flanks coming.
Watch for.
Yeah.
Mata trying to keep them protected. Hasana, does he go for the curveball here? Could have them outdone, but he's just going to try and swing into it. And Mata takes that every day of the week.
No way.
For now, you're just going one at a time! Your name is 100 Thieves, not single thief! You can throw more bodies at this problem, but they do it in sequence. They do it alone. NRG will get up to 12. As 100 Thieves may have just let this map slip out of their grasp.
Definitely feels like it.
Big comeback.
Mata has a 4K, NRG has a map point.
That's one you're going to be kicking yourselves about. I'm very concerned about that because you can just hold that A site. You've taken so much space on the map. Just wait.
अगर stream पे खाना लाना पड़ेगा.
NRG,
अटक गया फिर से.
You can outweight them here, but everybody just starts peeking in one at a time. Bang, then Asuna, then Vora, and you've given the round away. So certainly the timeout, the last one, you would think going to be called here by NBS. Calm them down, say, hey guys, we could have had that round. You just need to wait. NRG happy to pause for ages. They're one of the most patient teams out there.
Play together or die alone. 100 Thieves unfortunately chose the latter. Now, need to run back these next 2 rounds to push this into overtime if they want to avoid this going over to split. The recovery that we've been seeing from them in this half, it's been incredible to watch, but rounds like that,
अगर
it
एक
feels
राउंड
like
हार
you
जाते तो
squander
नेक्स्ट
all
राउंड
of
बाय
that
नहीं
good
आएगा
effort.
तो अरे एक राउंड क्या एक राउंड भी हारती तो वो चले जाएंगे.
You just serve it up so easily.
This split is concerning, considering Thieves got blown out on it the one time we've seen at this event, although NRG hasn't even shown it. Clear, just looking for some util there. Seeing if the Cypher cam is around. It's going to be a tour de force.
Here.
Kiko looking for a player to make a play out of the smoke. Looking for some kind of trickery, some kind of trap, but Instead, it's just a drone that sees the Phoenix, and now you're going to either hear the Neon. That's on purpose. But Cryo, so far, making the right read to not let go of A. Reinforcing to give you the strong side here. Just got to avoid that tour de force. Just a matter of the timing now. As soon as those duelists get over there, and when do 100 Thieves players start to cheat? Because look at Timotino. He's taking a bunch of space with that op.
Full 5 into A main. Two-man firing squad, the drone. Go out over the top of smoke now onto that tree side. Paranoia going to be exchanged, but bang, caught! But Cryo, the spray and pray, able to find 2. The TP forward, Cryo, in with another. He's looking for that 4th. The flash connecting onto Asana, however, finding Scuba. And he might just be Mr. 4K of the tournament. Cryo, can he find it? The flash in and Asana to take this second 100 Thieves. A monster round to be found.
साइफर की वजह से ओटी जा सकता है.
This is exactly what you needed here. Get him a little more disciplined. Don't overreact. Don't overstretch. Slowly but surely, take your advantages on the map. Gain a little bit of space. You can lean your strong side over here. Great recognition of that attempted fake sell with noise and cues.
Phoenix ult आ रहा है
by NRG with their 2 duelists. Then you're able to hold the line. Cryo up to 24. Here we go again.
Just looking for a timing shot. Drop down was there. Ping reveal on Asana. And he's going to get caught. Kiko able to have him. There's now 3 players up through mid, through market. And Cryo again, pressure on his shoulders to swing out. Bang. Going to be able to find 1. Cryo gets another. Bora cleans up 2. And Scuba has to do it all.
नहीं थ्रो मत करो भाई, आगे मत जाओ. तू भी
an anti-climax, but get ready, because we have more 100 Thieves. They pushed this into overtime.
All right, finally, we get a close map between these two. Beautiful stuff from the top of the box. It's like for a moment there with the 6-shot Scuba had on the Timotino that it was going to be maybe a little close. Both those players on Thieves that were still alive were pretty weak. Yeah, jaw-dropping. We've had tons of that here today. Look at Mata and Cryo topping the charts there. Kiko with 21. Great stuff on the chamber, but now we see, is this just going to be whoever can get that attacker's round first? And it's 100 Thieves who get the first crack at it. Little spam. That doesn't dissuade anybody. If 100 Thieves just have the confidence to just go for the breakout here, they have a little bit of a window.
And NRG starting to reassess here. Jump peeks into mid. Nothing going to be spotted there. Zasana catching a glimpse there onto Ethan, sends up the volley. Put him down at 51. Timotino wanting to try to clear this held position. The curveball going to be sent through the full blind, connecting in Asana. Profiting. Scuba eliminated. Ethan gone. Mata.
Spike down.
Able to find 1. The spike on the floor. The molly there at their feet. Down towards hell. But Asana finds another as Kiko will fall. Curveball up and over the top. The Phoenix eliminated. It's just Brooklyn standing.
Let's go. ये जो खड़ा रह रहा है ना, इसके वजह से जीत रहे हैं, साइफर की वजह से जीत रहे हैं.
That's exactly what you needed. The confidence to just make a play. No hard read. You're just kind of guessing a little bit here. Let's see if we can find open space on A and punish it and give yourselves match point. Beautiful stuff from Asana. What a moment. They need one more.
Match point in their hands.
9 triggers.
My God.
After a 3-9 half, 100 Thieves complete the run back, push it into overtime, and now hold this series, this tournament in their hands.
Think about this, Achilles, they've had 2 timeouts during their attacker side did NRG. They didn't really amount to much. Maybe 1 round in there out of those that you can really attribute to it. So here, you've got to get it. You have
MVP
to.
जेटी बनेगा उनका, जो अब भी खड़े रह रहा था.
is feeling very, very difficult. And I think for the side of 100 Thieves, you're probably just talking about little things that you can shore up. Same ideas, same thoughts that got you a lot of those rounds after your timeout. And you were down by a couple.
साइफर का सेम पोजीशन पे खेलेगा तो सेम पोजीशन पे खेलना ही नहीं
aggressive here again.
Silent creep back. Dodging that out, but Kiko.
इसने फ्लैश किया ना.
Wise to it, suspicious about that smoke.
असुने के फ्लैश पे उसने शूट कर दिया.
Left on the floor, a 4v5. They want this tournament to end right here, right now.
They got to take a pause, split the map a little bit, go for that 2-2. NRG thinking the same. Let's take a moment. Let's see if we can make them make a mistake. They've done it before. They've gotten a little bit antsy. And they've got that kill, so they're going to feel like the B side may be the weaker of the two anyway. You know, if you got that Phoenix and that Jet there, it's unlikely the Cypher is going to be there. This is going to be the side of the map where there isn't going to be the Sentinel. He went for that trap play early.
के साइड ही नहीं घुस रहे आप.
This could be your moment.
आ गए.
A 2-2 split, creating pressure on these players. Sasana holds them back for now with a molly. Still the Blaze Wall to try to play in. Tuck's board, he might have been caught by that relay, and yes, he has been now with that recon. He is going to be noted, but he's still holding his own. 2 kills found, looking for more. He turns back. How has he found Scuba?
भाई बहुत प्रेशर है दोनों टीम पे अभी.
So incredibly well.
एक साथ स्विंग करो.
Brock has a Hunter's Fury, but he's trapped here at boats. The 2v2 to try to settle it all.
अरे ये किधर लाएगा?
Slow on the scaling. Check forward.
अरे बाप रे, बोट आउट देख लिया था.
Finds the kill, and now it is all on Brock. Bucks in, contain, a spot to 1. But he ends up falling. Cryo gets it done.
That's one.
100 Thieves are your EWC winners here in 2026.
भाई वो डर गया था एक सेकंड के लिए डिफ्यूज हुआ या नहीं. टाइम है या नहीं.
What a damn thing since they have lifted a trophy. But here today, they come out on top.
भाई एक सेकंड के लिए फट गए थे उसकी.
The city of love becomes the city of thieves. They plunder, they pilfer, and they persevere in Paris. Unbelievable stuff from the 100 Thieves. A hot start, a worrying map 2, a worrying first start to Ascent, but they get it done. And what a moment here. Some of these players finally getting their time to shine on the international stage at NBS. Oh my God, he's done it again.
That he has. Well, now it's time to go over to the stage and celebrate our winners.
Gentlemen, incredible. We cannot lift this just yet because there's something we need to do. There is one more key to crush. Come with me, 100 Thieves.
What an
incredible victory. They came to Paris with a purpose and they shock the world in our grand final. Who wants to do it? Who wants to take the honor? Timotino steps up to crush the final key. Stand by, Timotino, not yet. Hold on, stop just 1 second. I need to know how the fans are feeling right now.
उनको समझ में ही नहीं आएगा इंग्लिश में बोलना.
The 100 Thieves boys before they smash the energy key.
He played a great game, but Brock, there are other guns than to
hold in.
Time for some key
उसका आवाज फट गया.
And take it away.
एनर्जी उड़ गई. हाँ मुझे लगा ही था भाई वो उड़ने का बहुत चांस था उनका. टूट गई भाई. इतने देर किधर था ट्रैक्ट्रिक्स. ये MVP बनने वाला है. ये जेट था ना. हाँ यही MVP बनने वाला है.
Gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do. The trophy is there for the taking. Please put your key inside of it and raise it high in the air in front of this packed out
मेडल्स भी
crowd.
मिलेंगे इनको. मस्त भाई मेडल भी मिलता है भाई.
Mesdames et messieurs, NRG
सबको मेडल्स
et
मिलेगा.
100 Thieves se sont battus. mais ce sont les 100 Thieves qui se sont imposés. Make some noise for your winners of EWC 2026 100 Thieves.
Gentlemen, raise the trophy. Your winners of Valorant at the Esports World Cup.
बॉटल भर रहा था ओके ये ले उठाई ट्रॉफी अरे कुछ फोड़ा क्यों नहीं इन्होंने डिस्को लाइट भी नहीं चलाई क्यों यार ऐसा क्यों पर चैंपियन ट्रॉफी के आगे कुछ नहीं भाई चैंपियन ट्रॉफी अलग लेवल की है चैंपियंस कभी मिस मत करो यार वैलोरेंट का वन ऑफ द बेस्ट चैंपियन इन इट स्पोर्ट्स बहुत बढ़िया होता है शो मैच एक अब ड्यू लिस्ट बाकी है ना उनका मेन ड्यू लिस्ट थाली अरे इसका बाइक बंद करो यार थाली प्लेट मींस प्लेट ये ट्रॉफी प्लेट जैसी होती है यार ज़्यादा डिजाइन नहीं करते इसको
As you're breaking the trophy on stage, of
थाली
course.
means plate.
First of all, congratulations, bravo to
Golden
our
plate उठाई ना
bilingual
अभी
king.
बट वो ट्रॉफी है भाई
Because
रिस्पेक्ट करो
Timotino
उसको
parle français et je vais lui poser ma question en français. Last time you mentioned Kylian Mbappé when we were on stage, and it seems like maybe you're starting a bit of a legacy here with that trophy. Est-ce que c'est ce que tu as envie de faire un petit peu peut-être dans le futur? Commencer à être une légende de Valorant comme Kylian Mbappé dans le football?
Je sais que je vais le devenir, il n'y a aucun...
VCT 26 स्किन आएगा अरे ऑब्वियसली वो ना है तो फिर ये लोग पैसा कैसे कमाएंगे सब लोग VCT स्किन्स लेता है इस बार फैंटम आने वाले हैं वैसे VCT काफी रेयर बंडल है VCT का रेट बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है एक बार वो चला गया तो फैंटम वैंडल जो भी है स्पेशली वैंडल्स मैं खुद रिग्रेट करता हूँ नहीं लिया है तो एम्बापे किधर है एम्बापे कौन एम्बापे दिख रहा है तुझे
Effectivement, congratulations again. Now I'm turning to you, Voro. I guess not many French people knew your name before that tournament, but I think you've been, proving kind of a point, proving yourself as an IGL. So, what do you want to say? How does it feel, showing leading the boys to the victory?
It's all amazing. I'm glad that my team has so much confidence in me, my coaches, my boys. It's always a surreal experience. Perform well and a call, great games. I wouldn't be able to do this without their trust, and I'm so happy that we're here.
अब अनाउंस करेगा ईट स्पोर्ट्स का जो हेड है ना वो बताएगा कि चैंपियन 2026 कब होने वाला है क्योंकि आखिरी स्पोर्ट्स है इस साल का 2026 का EWC के बाद 2026 चैंपियन उसके बाद सीधा नेक्स्ट ईयर तो इसलिए हमें ये चीज़ देखना चाहिए कि डेट कब है ना सितंबर में आई गेस होगा चलो देखते कब से स्टार्ट हो रहा है पैसा जोड़ के रखो जो चैंपियन खरीदने वाला है चैंपियन स्किन एटलीस्ट नाइफ तो लो नाइफ बढ़िया है एंड रेयर भी होता है वो सो फैंटम एंड नाइफ का स्किन तो लो मैं नहीं ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे वैंडल ही पसंद है फैंटम प्लेयर ने उसको
And last but not least, because we're not forgetting someone, trust me, but I wanted to ask the coach. The coaches, of course.
भाई कितना फॉर्मल में आया उनका देखो.
Working with some young, fresh blood here, young players. Yet you guys seemed so composed against a very, very experienced team. What made the difference today?
Today we had to win against our demons. We lost against Energy 4 times this year. And we made sure it doesn't fucking happen again. So, yeah, today was the fucking day.
Let's
Today
go,
was the day. Effectivement, on a toujours perdu contre Energy 4 fois d'affilée. Et aujourd'hui, il fallait que ça soit différent. Et ça l'a été. Donc, on est trop fiers. Merci encore à vous. Un tonnerre d'applaudissements, s'il vous plaît, pour les coachs et les 100 Thieves. Eagle Pride and Eagle Pride.
What do you think is the MVP?
To have to celebrate a third.
Cryo, come here, man.
But here's the inner.
Which is an important real.
An insane.
Cup is is Cryo.
To have to celebrate.
ये कौन है डॉन
Listen,
कौन है
I know
उनका
that this is a long time
इसको
coming
क्या
for
मिला?
you as well. Such a tremendous achievement. But how proud are you of your individual performance here today?
आप रे ये लैपटॉप है क्या MVP
I still feel like I didn't perform to my
मेडल
own
हो वो बट
expectations,
लैपटॉप
but
जैसा दिख रहा है
it's
ना
been so long that I haven't won a trophy yet, so I've had many doubts throughout my career, but at the end of the day, just never stop believing in yourself and the people around you.
अच्छा खेल रहा है
You're a very, very humble and modest man. You deserve that award, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Listen, guys, there's one thing that you all need to do. You need to make your way to the totem, and this is where you pick which 3 crushed keys will go into your key and into your trophy as you leave. Can you take this trophy, please, guys, and head off into the sunset and on your way to the totem to be finally crowned truly the winners. And I want everybody here in Paris, one more time, huge ovation. Faites du bruit, one more time, for your Valorant at the Esports World Cup winners, 100 Thieves!
100 Thieves जीत गई मेरे दोस्त की टीम है ये अटक गया इसमें ये लोग खाना खाने वाले अब
There you have it. Potential achieved.
खाना खाएंगे इस पे
One earned here at the Esports World Cup. 100 Thieves get the job done in a 3-1 fashion and a fantastic come from behind victory in this last map.
It can't be more impressive than this. Just when you think the game is getting out of hand for them, they're down so big at the half. They make the comeback. They show that composure that we've been looking for, and they lift that trophy here today in Paris.
For 100 Thieves, this has been a long time coming. This team has played with honor. They've played with the power of friendship. And overall, they're so hard working, and it's so nice to see, especially Asuna, who's been on this roster for so long, finally lift a trophy.
There's been proof all throughout today, but especially on that last map, on Ascent, knowing that you have to start on the attack, that things are most likely going to be decided on that second half. Cryo, what a performance. How can he say that he did not deliver? There were at least 4 rounds that would have been impossible without him to lift that trophy here today. The only team that made it out as the first seed that actually continued in the tournament. They do so flawlessly, and now they only have to choose what names, what orgs they want on their trophy.
My fellow brother Cryo winning the Sony MVP, and they are standing by at the totem to choose the keys.
इसका नाम चाहिए और इसका नाम पे
Yes, but where?
किसका नाम चाहिए PRX का नाम तो नहीं डालना है क्या करने वाले हम डालने वाले
Et c'est le moment que tout le monde attendait. Les 100 Thieves vont pouvoir choisir qui va faire partie de leur trophée. Who is gonna be the one choosing and picking? Should we get you, Vora? Congratulations once again. I know this feels amazing, so that's not what I'm gonna ask you. What I'm gonna ask you is, who do you want to be part of the base of your trophy and why? Which team should we go with first?
लगाने वाले
First, definitely NRG. They've been gatekeeping us from every international this year. We finally got to finish our storyline at a grand final at an international. I think it's absolutely we need to get them in there first.
It's a very good storyline. I agree with you. So NRG sont la première équipe qui vont faire partie du socle des 100 Thieves sur Valorant. Ils les ont éliminés à chaque événement international. Does it feel a little bit like a revenge, you know, after all this time together?
Absolutely. I mean,
इसको
like
मेल्ट करेंगे अब
gate kept from every international from them, and to beat them like this is just, I don't know, I still have no words for it. It's an amazing feeling.
You deserve it indeed. Next up, is there any suspense, or do you already have the team in mind?
Next up, I want Nongshim. I love all their players. I think they gave us probably the most exciting game we had this entire tournament. I love those guys, and I want to bring them home with me.
Out of respect, you're bringing them home with you?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. On va ramener du coup la clé de Nongshim Red Force dans le trophée de 100 Thieves par respect. J'adore ces gars, ils sont super respectueux. J'adore jouer contre eux, donc j'ai envie de les ramener avec moi à la maison. Sounds very epic, but not very much of a banter. You know, oh, you've got me for the last one, really?
Last up, I want G2. Gone international before those guys, and they've been all of them for the last 2 years. And I want to take G2 home with me as a reminder.
So two American team, no EMEA.
किधर तो ले लो भाई जी का नाम.
They're kind of bad.
I'm not taking it personally, of course. Deuxième et troisième clé du coup.
जी का नाम ही नहीं लेते भाई, hate में भी नहीं लेते.
Esports.
Appreciate में भी नहीं लेते.
Un petit peu plus en banter cette fois-ci. On les éteint. On a envie de les avoir dans le socle. But why is this? Why G2 once again? Can you explain it to the camera?
Once again, gate kept from every international by NRG and G2, and the first international I get to in Tier 1, I win it, and feels great. It just reminds me every day that, you know, we'll get them.
Feels kind of like a statement indeed. Ils nous ont empêchés de nous qualifier à des événements internationaux. NRGG2, vous ferez donc partie de notre trophée. And I think it's gonna soon be time for you to reach out to the totem hall to place also your trophy. But I want to have your last words about this entire experience in Paris. This trophy, EWC 2026, what are you bringing home apart from the trophy, of course?
Bringing a lot of confidence for my fans. Bring a lot of, you know, excitement for my family and my teammates. I mean, we're going to ride this all the way to champs for sure, and it's great. I mean, we did this for NA, and we're showing that America's on top.
America's on top, indeed, a full American finals. Mesdames et messieurs, je vais vous demander de faire du bruit pour vos rangs et pour les 100 teams, les gagnants de l'EWC Valorant
5-6 years के बाद टॉप में मिलेगी सब. गेमिंग में तो मिलेगी.
France loves you guys. It's been an honor to be with you, and I think that it's time for you to take this and go to the totem hall together with the plates. Absolutely, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Les 100 Thieves qui vont monter les marches du totem hall et inscrire leur nom dans la légende de l'EWC.
कोच ने जर्सी क्यों नहीं पहना? आज ही फ्लाइट पकड़ के आया क्या? उसको पता नहीं था क्या इनकी मैच है आज? Obviously भाई 2 दिन पहले थोड़ी आएगा वो. स्टार्टिंग से उधर ही है. बट जर्सी नहीं पहना यार. सब लोग जा रहे ऊपर. मोबाइल लेजेंड सब गेम्स है. अभी कितना गेम्स हुआ है? फिर से ट्रॉफी उठाने वाले.
100 Thieves climb to the top of the totem here for the second time ever in Valorant at the Esports World Cup and immortalize their name as title winners in 2026.
This team has come across so many obstacles, so many roster iterations before they could finally fix it all. And now, no longer the 4th place curse, no longer the team that loses to NRG in a best of 3 or a best of 5. They've now cemented their place, and Americas as a region is proud of them.
So many rookies that we've seen in the past 2 years that have completely stolen our hearts. Timotino, Bora, MBS, I would say, not a rookie, of course, but him having to go into that tier 2, having to battle in Americas, picking up these players and actually making the rest of the world see that he can do it again, that he still has it, and that he will keep finding this talent to bring them to the top.
It doesn't get better than this. A young squad back again at International, and they made it work once more.
And there it is, your winners, 100 Thieves of Valorant, as we recap the action in our STC Rewind.
चलो खाना खाने का टाइम हो गया। मैं आ रहा हूँ एक मिनट में नहीं आने वाला हूँ। मैं आने वाला हूँ आई गेस स्ट्रीम आई गेस। चलो गुड नाइट, मैं स्ट्रीम बंद कर रहा हूँ। आई नो आज काफ़ी शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम किया है बट ठीक है। एंड वैलो का सीन क्या चल रहा है? वैलो में तो प्लस माइनस 40 आरआर के आगे नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ। उसके लिए आज थोड़ा रेस्ट ले लिया। कल से ग्राइंड करेंगे मंडे कल। सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब। आ रहा हूँ मैं कल, फिर से कल करेंगे यार फुल ग्राइंड। अभी आज मन भी नहीं था वैलो खेलने का। सो थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग, गुड नाइट, टेक केयर, बाय बाय, सी यू टुमारो, जीजीस।
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishbone, thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. How did life go wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me out the when I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say that like the sun. I had the will and mission, but the wrong position. I was hoping, praying for a sign, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon